Right. Oh, that sounds a bit dodgy. That. Hang on. What? There's a loose lead somewhere. I've told you as well before, haven't I, that this mixing desk and microphone have been with me for got to be 13 years now. So maybe it's unlucky tonight. Sorry. Yeah. Am I coming through? Okay. Yeah, it seems to be. Is it not? Now I'm only in one ear. Hang on. I think this is my right. This is what you're going to do with this desk. Just give it a bit of TLC. Move a few sliders around because they're a bit grubby. Right. Okay. That's better. I can hear myself now. If I can hear myself, then we've got half a chance that you can hear me. Hello, John. Welcome along. And yeah, the assignment's in. First piece of news. No, this isn't going to be a news show again, where I announce to you that I'm actually not going to be streaming tonight. No. I'm here. Just move that over a bit. Just about. Anyway. Yeah, so tonight is going to be what Tuesday was meant to be. Guess who's back? Blowpin says. And Duke Indy says, I owe to you too. It's just I.O. in my head because I'm doing software developing, so I.O. I'm thinking of when I said it out loud, and so I'm just like, whoa. So, yeah, we are here, just about, with the game controller that I finally found eventually. Found is the wrong word. I knew where this one was. I've got two game controllers. One of them was given to me as a present, and so that's kind of annoying that I can't find that. It's in a box somewhere in the attic, I'm convinced of it. But this one, I knew exactly where it was. It was in the drawer over there. It's just that drawer is behind my computer monitor, and I think as always happens, I can't be the only one, right? Anybody who's got a setup like this, well, it's very handy to then start putting boxes next to all the stuff that you've got set up, because they're rigid things, and so I had to move all of those. So I had to move the projector I had for my birthday. That's on my Twitter feed. If you look down below, there's links to my Twitter and my Discord and my YouTube as well. There's a couple of cameras in the way. There's like a film scanner. There's a clothes rail. The clothes rail was originally going to be my green screen, but it didn't work out in the end. I got some green paper and I was going to stick it to that, and it just got creased really quickly, and it was a nightmare. Thus, I've got the pop-up green screen that you can't see because it's green. That's kind of the point of having a green screen, is that I get rid of that background, I suppose. But yeah, I had to move my electric double bass, which is very thin. I said double bass on social media just to, I wasn't really lying. It is a double bass. It's just an electric double bass. So it's very thin, but still just as tall as a normal one. So that was there as well, over in the corner, and something else. And then I can't quite reach the drawer, so I'm there going, come on. Like managing to open the drawer halfway, feeling around in the dark. Well, it's not dark in here, but I'm feeling around. I can't see exactly what I'm feeling around for. And trying to sort of get this and then get the cable free. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the game controller I was talking about. I posted a photo on Facebook earlier as well. Let's have a proper close-up look. It's a chunky thing, isn't it? John, stop calling me sir. Blowpin saying I can't wait for some backseat gaming. Yeah, generally on Twitch, backseat gaming's frowned upon, but yeah, if there's anything you can see that I don't know what I'm doing, feel free to chip in. As long as you're polite about it, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of backseat gaming, because I don't know what I'm doing. Can you add me on Epic Games? I don't know. Let's see how we go. I think viewer games might be a stretch too far. We'll see. Projector party. Yeah, do you see that on Twitter? Have a look at my Twitter. I did put some pictures up of that. Let's have a look. I haven't got my remote control thing set up now, so I'm back to clicking, but let's move that over there. Oh yeah, other things I've improved. I've now got a bigger chat. I could have had the chat on a separate screen. The problem is that this one straight in front of me, so I've got three screens, as you may have seen on the picture I showed you. There's the projector I'm whizzing by. Wait, the background is fake? Blowpin saying, yeah. If you thought it was real, I could take it as quite a compliment. But it's how... No, right. I thought I could have done like a complete fantasy room or whatever. But I kind of thought to myself, well, I want to try and make something vaguely realistic. And actually, in some of the Instagram photos I posted, it looked entirely real. I was just like, did I make that? Wow. Well, with a lot of help from Blender, I guess. What was I looking for in my setup picture? It's here somewhere, isn't it? Have I whizzed straight past it? Probably. Oh, there's the projector in action, right? So it works on the outside of our gazebo as well. I've gone straight past it, haven't I? Well. There, right, okay, we got there in the end. So, so the screen dead ahead of me is the big one, in the middle. To my left is the silver one, which is a square monitor, but actually it fits perfectly in that space. It fits absolutely perfectly. So, if it was a widescreen, it wouldn't work. Because there's a tripod holding it up, which is a great buy on eBay. That was a great find. It's basically like it's being sold as like a karaoke stand, so you can put a monitor on it to do karaoke in a pub or whatever, and put the words onto. But I don't want that. I just thought that's a brilliant idea. I never even thought of doing it that way. So it's basically like a speaker stand with a monitor bracket on the top. And it was really cheap. It was like 10, 20 quid, something like that, which is cheap for a stand. I mean, the ones that clamp to your desk can be 20 quid. So, £18, I think it was, something like that. Came with a carry bag as well, which I thought was a little bit of a shame, really, because I'm never going to use the carry bag. It's going to stay there. Well, I might do. If I take it down in the future, I suppose, it's there. So if it had been a widescreen, then the middle of the monitor would be too far over, and I wouldn't be able to put the tripod down. So actually the fact it's square and a bit old, but still working order, just about. Got to wiggle the cable a bit sometimes. That's great. Fits perfectly. And that's where all of my broadcasts with the OBS and stuff and the chat is. But my chat was in like a little box that big, which is why I was missing a lot. Now I still might miss a lot. No guarantees I'll get any better at this, but at least now it's double the height. So I've got more of a chance of actually keeping up with it. Not necessarily keeping up with reading the messages out on the stream, because I know I'm still way behind. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Lonely Duck saying, just broke my first controller of FIFA 21. Broke 4 in FIFA 2020. Oh my gosh. How hard are you hitting that controller? Ben saying hello Ben. Blobin saying I just saw a Jimmy's iced coffee tweet and can recommend it. Yeah, that was there. I wasn't whizzing by to keep it secret. I was whizzing by just to, it's all online. There's no point in me going, oh, don't look at that, because I've posted it online. But yeah, a Jimmy's iced coffee, and it was a dairy-free one as well. Now I do tend to, there's the one that looked real. I mean, okay, granted, right now, given that I've told you it's not real, and the way it's presented here, it doesn't look so real. But when you zoom in like that, especially on the phone, it looks entirely real on a phone. So that was really cool. Straight on kind of stops it looking so real, but it's nice though. And like I said, it's what I thought to myself. I could have just done like a complete crazy. It's weird having two of me on the screen. A complete crazy fantasy sort of gaming setup room stuff, but then I thought, yeah, well, my design skills. So I only just started using Blender, which is the 3D program I'm talking about now, not literally a Blender. And so I just thought, well, if I had a real room, what would I probably do with it? And I'd seen this online festival where one of the performers had actually stuck like vinyls, they're called, but they'd stuck their email address and Twitter and stuff to the wall in a. Oh, cheers for those! Oh yeah, that works. That's a new thing. The emotes popping up, that actually wasn't working in the test, so that's weird. That's the first time that's actually worked. Is when you tested it then, Teddy Bear. So cheers for that. Radioactive Space, welcome back. Hi Jamie and hi guys. And Blowpins redeemed catch up with chat. Well, that's kind of been prophetic because I've just caught up with chat. Yeah, I've got a double height chat window now. Double the height compared to what it was. Can I show you that? Well, could, but it's going to mess up my layout. Maybe. So what I'll do instead, just because if I move this window now, I've managed to set it up perfectly so that when I close OBS Studio, which is the free software I and pretty much every streamer uses in some form, whether it's OBS or Streamlabs OBS, I've managed to set it up so that when I close it and open it again, it opens up exactly as I want it. So I'm not going to move it. I've just taken a screenshot, and I'll show you the screenshot. So there you go. And I can probably zoom in on that a bit now as well. So before, basically, my chat was that big. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see the rectangle around it. But yeah, if you can't see the dotted line, it goes from stream chat down to just below Lonely Duck's message. There, if you can't see the mouse moving. That's how big the chat was, right? So no wonder I was missing messages. Was that like 6 messages? So what I've done now, what was annoying was you can't have like horizontal rows, you can only have vertical columns at the moment. Maybe they'll improve it in the next version of OBS. And I'm not complaining because OBS is so brilliant that, you know, and it's free. So absolutely no complaints, believe me. But no major complaints, I should say. Obviously, I am complaining in a way, but it's something that I'm sure will be improved in the future. So instead of having things going across, I've cheated a little bit. So above and below my video preview there, I've got floating windows. But again, when I close OBS and open it up again, they come back up in the same place. So I'm not going to touch it now. I'm glad I didn't move it over because that would have messed up the entire stream. Streamception engaged. It can be a bit like that. When I was watching Harris Ellis stream the other day, he does that. He just has his stream, his OBS open on the monitor, which you can also see on the camera, and then goes straight to the live view of the stream. So you do get that. We used to say it's like pointing the camcorder at a TV, which you may be familiar with, but it's less common now. But it always used to be a cool thing to do back when we had nothing else really technological of any huge wonder. That was the height of technology, was to get your camcorder, plug it into the TV, point it straight at the TV, and it would be like all, ooh, you know, because you get the sort of time delay effect. So yeah, anyway, there's that. That was just for you to see. It's just, you know, I don't need to keep that screenshot. What else have we got? As we're catching up on the chat, redeem the point. Hedgie, hello, welcome along, and great to see everybody using all these emotes. It's quite cool. John, I think if you're gonna type them out like that, you need to put spaces between them, otherwise the emotes don't come up. Or it's possible you need to unlock them with channel points or something like that. SSJ Karim, hello, welcome back. Jamie, are you a BTS stan? BTS stan. Hey. I'm having to Google it. Come on, I've just started saying emotes correctly. Being a BTS stan means you will be an honest fan and part of the fandom. Okay. Oh, because the K-pop thing, is it? That's just a general Twitch thing that's going on at the moment, where they're promoting all the K-pop stuff. Noel Roop today, blow up in saying. No, it doesn't seem to be at the moment. Might pop along in a bit. He has been working very hard on a brand new YouTube video, so maybe he's been doing a bit of video editing. But of course, you know, everybody's kind of, people are busy as well, so it may just be that. I don't know. Oh, the other thing, that's what I forgot. Right, you love this as well. You know, on Tuesday, I was getting so wound up because none of the alerts were coming up, and I said, oh, I was looking forward to saying to everybody that the alerts would come up. And, you know, I was there hammering away at Streamlabs, trying to get it to work, and it didn't work. And, you know, I famously said, I say famously. Oh yeah, there's my assignment. That's a genuine thing. No, I'm enjoying uni. I don't want this to come across the wrong way. I am enjoying uni. I'm glad to be back, but also having summer off just shut down my brain. And I'd forgotten what that feeling was like. And the first assignment wasn't really the worst. It was just, it was purely just trying to get my brain going again after all that time. But yeah, I posted this and said, don't worry, I'll be ready for you next time. I didn't have all these alerts made, but I'll be ready for you next time. And then what happened? Couldn't even get the blinking things working. Because I said, I'm going to replay all of the... Because you can do this with... if you do the Stream Elements OBS, which is called OBS Live. I'm switching back and forth between scenes like a champ, yeah. What you can do is you can scroll back through... maybe I should move it out of the way from behind me. So you can scroll back through this activity feed and replay the announcements, and you can filter by... subs. So I thought, right, I'm ready for this now. I'm gonna filter by subscribers and bits, and I'm gonna replay the sub announcements as they come in, as people join. Well, I haven't managed that either. I'm as good at catching up with those as I'm catching up with the chat, aren't I? But yeah, and I was doing it. I was clicking those replay buttons, and nothing was happening. Absolutely nothing was happening. But I fixed it. That is weird, yeah. Blopin says, no, Roop, you didn't see it. No Elroop today, and then you literally appeared. The man mod is here. Hey, Jamie, I've been recording for a new show gig, promo material. Sorry you couldn't be here at the start. No problem. Honest, I said it might have been video editing. I wasn't far off the mark. It was, that sounds really exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing about that, seeing it, if it's online, available to watch. Sounds really good. Blobin saying I'm a magician, yeah. Well, I'm a magician now, because I know I would have spent all day Thursday... I would have spent all last stream if I hadn't stopped myself trying to get these to work, and it wouldn't have worked, because guess what, right? And people who know a little bit about streaming will be like, well, duh. Turns out, when you make your overlays in Stream Elements, the overlays being what the alerts that are coming up and everything, you've got to then copy and paste that URL, the website link, into OBS so that it plays them. I know this, and I've done it before, but because I thought I'd done it months ago, I never bothered to check whether the web address in the source that I was using in OBS was actually the correct one. So I could have spent all stream refreshing all of these alerts and nothing would have happened because it was pointing to the wrong place. Yeah, now it's pointing to the right place. Thanks, Ben, for the follow. And the alerts coming up. So yeah, Blopin, you're a magician and I'm an idiot. But Blopin, officially, thank you for the sub. Now that the alerts are finally here. That's my contribution to the jump scare community. Seeing as I haven't got anything else particularly scary on the stream, really, I don't think. Apart from, if I could go again. Oh. But yeah, thank you for the gift sub, and that's great. And you didn't get your official recognition, so I thought, it's about... Of course, now it took me a lot of work to get those going, so it's going to take me a lot of work to stop them ever. It's a little bit loud. I'm not blaming you. It's entirely my fault, SSJ Garam. No, thank you for the sub and the gifted sub, and I didn't fit. It didn't have to be confetti, but I felt like it was just tumbleweed up there in the notifications. People were. Yeah, it was all from last stream. Sorry, I should have said. But people were subbing, and there was a hype train, and up there where there were meant to be all the notifications coming up to add to. I said thank you, yes, but Well, I was in the middle of a serious speech at the time. All that was meant to be happening at there, and it just did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nemeth Simp saying, why are people so interested though? If you don't mind me asking, what's your relationship status? Offline. Yeah. So, I don't mind you asking, I just don't have to give a serious answer. Roop saying so funny. Hey, see, I can see loads of chat now. I can actually see loads of chat now. So that's cool. So yes, advanced warning. Seeing as I didn't give you any warning. Anybody who comes in who did give me a sub on the last stream and or the last couple of streams, follows are as important as subs to me. Just lurking, just watching is important to me. But I should give a little bit of thanks for that, and they didn't get it last stream. Well, they did. They had me kind of saying thank you, but I was also in the middle of a serious sort of waffle, and I just don't. Oh, I didn't want to close that. I just didn't feel like I gave it what I could have. So there we are. Does that make sense? Where is Rocket League? Teddy Bear says. Okay. John saying Rocket League. All right. Okay. Arup saying Crown Tundra either goes live tonight or tomorrow for Pokemon. So hyped. All right. You know more about Pokemon than me though. I didn't even play Game Boy Pokemon on my original Game Boy. I didn't have it. Playing catch up. Nemeth Simp saying, do you like bananas? Yeah. High in potassium. Blowpin saying, I have a personal question. A lift... That's not really personal. A lift starting from rest descends with a uniform acceleration of 12 meters per second. What? A uniform acceleration of 12 meters per second. Well, it should be meters per second squared then. You put meters per second to the minus 1. It should be meters per second to the minus 2. Well, meter seconds to the minus 2. It can't be meters per second to the minus 2. That's doing the per twice. 12 meters per second squared. Yeah, it's possible. But it's not free falling then. That means something's actually pushing it down as well. No, it's not. I just have an assessment in maths. Well, yeah, I mean, it's possible, but... okay, well, what's the actual question? A lift starts from rest, descends with a uniform acceleration of 12 meters per second squared. Remember the squared. ms minus 2. But what's the question? You've got your initial... the key thing with all of those questions, when they come up, is that you've got to remember, especially if it's if it's in an exam, stay calm. Unless they've made a misprint, in which case you should get the marks anyway because it's their fault, it's a misprint. You do have all the information. You do. It's there, you just have to find it. Or remember the rules that lead to it. So for example, a lift starting from rest, they've told you that u equals 0. U stands for the initial velocity. So u equals 0, a equals 12 meters per second squared. You need at least 3. That's the other thing. You need at least 3 parameters. So you need to know the height of the lift shaft, I guess. What's it saying? The velocity when it hits the bottom? In which case, you'd have to have been given the height. You need 3. You'd have to be, like Blopin saying about... Oh, you are Blopin. Like you were saying, sorry, about the being magic. Basically, not even I could work out any information without at least 3 of those parameters. So you've only got 2, right? Sometimes with these questions, what they'll do is they'll say a person drops a ball. What speed does it reach when it hits the ground? And you go, oh, but I don't know the acceleration. You do. A person drops the ball. Unless they're standing on Mars right now, and that would have to be specified in the question. Assume they're on Earth. That means that the acceleration downward is 9.8 meters per second squared. You just have to sort of stay calm and go, they have to, in the question, they have to have given you all the information, or at least given you the clue that makes you realise, yeah, I know this because I can make that assumption. Actually, I forgot as well, GCSE, they tell you it's 10 meters per second squared. Strictly speaking, it's 9.81, but you don't have to use that till university. 9.8 at A level. I'm going to have another redeem of the chat catch up in a minute. Number Simp, my favourite item of clothing are Christmas jumpers. Yeah, it's not necessarily a Christmas jumper, but it kind of is, I suppose. Blow up and saying, give me a second to type. Yeah, to be fair, I'm asking you to translate quite a lot into just like one line of text. That's quite hard. Because you can't like type it straight from the page into a text box. Roop saying, the new Just Eat advert, hilarious, with the Snoop Doggy Dog. Yeah, I've seen that, it's good. Nemeth Sim saying, what's yours? Oh, my favourite item of clothing? I don't know. I used to like geeky t-shirts when Primark were doing, other shops are available, Primark were doing a really good, and still do the odd thing, good retro t-shirts and game-based t-shirts, cartoon-based t-shirts and sort of retro vibe stuff. And they were only about £2 or £3 as well, so those are my favourite for a while. Because I'm not really bothered about clothes particularly, but that actually made me think, yeah, those are nice. I actually bought those purposefully rather than just needing them because you need to wear a t-shirt or whatever. I'm not generally bothered most of the time, obviously. When at work, then it's shirts and trousers. I get very businesslike, even if it's quite relaxed. Blow up in, I may have slightly typed it wrong. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Roop, you didn't delete it, did you? No, okay, I'm joking. Ben saying, mate, I'm bored. What with me? Oh dear. Duke saying, who asked? Oh, there's a chat going. Right. Flippin' heck. Oh, thanks, Roop, for catching that. Yeah. I mean, obviously, if anybody needs any support, the people to be talking to are not me. And not Roop, and not anybody in the chat. Give somebody a ring, give a helpline a ring. Talk to friends offline. Stay off social media. Or at least stay off the feed. I mean, obviously, you know, if your friends are on chat, you need to chat to them on chat, fine. But okay, physics mode. Ethan, hello, welcome to the stream. Blopin saying, I've got it. Starts uniform acceleration 3.2. Well, that sounds a bit more plausible. 3.2 meters per second square. Sorry, I just mean that 12 meters means it's not only free fall, but actually it's accelerating more than free fall. You wouldn't want to be in that lift. You'd be pinned to the ceiling, and then when you hit the bottom, like, pop, you'd hurt your knees. 3.2 meters per second squared reaches 12 meters per second velocity. Yeah, that makes sense. And then travels constantly at 12 meters per second. So it's brought to rest with deceleration 2.4. It's a 64 kilogram person, and you've got to get the magnitude. Magnitude of what? The force. Ooh, deep. Roop saying it was a joke about that topic rather than needing help, but no jokes. But yeah, no, I didn't make it a rule, but there's some things I didn't think I had to make a rule. Certain topics we don't joke about, definitely. Duke, why are we so obsessed with relationship statuses? The 3 stages of it, Blope is saying, it's just not very clear what they are. If I was going to do like a science stream, I was going to set up the graphics tablet and then I'd be able to draw on the screen and stuff, but I can't really do that right now. Plus I've advertised it as Rocket League. But, I mean, yeah, the basic idea is that you work out the area under the graph and stuff like that. Got me thinking deeply now. Save the maths for the science stream. Yeah, I feel awful because like I want to help, but my brain. If I do that, I'm gonna be just silent. The graph idea just save me the thank you. No, that's what normally you have to do. Like it's like I mean, it's also that I know I haven't got the. I've got a proper whiteboard program that I could use. I just don't have it set up right now, but I mean, let's see it. Yeah, I could do an absolutely terrible, really quick before we play Rocket League. Really quick, like, and I even got a proper graphics program, so this is going to be shocking. This is just paint. No, can't zoom in. Right, don't need 3D paint. Just give me something to draw on. Right, not that big. Blinking heck. It's been so long since I used paint as well. Pencil? Oh my gosh. Right, but you're going to end up with a graph like that. What's it? Acceleration 3.2 and then 2.4. So actually, no, it's going to be the other way around, isn't it? Because it's accelerating quickly, stays at a constant velocity. That's meant to be a straight line. Then decelerates a little slower. Probably not that. It's probably not going to be that extreme. So you end up with basically like a triangle. One end. That's not straight either. That's meant to be a triangle, that end, and then you got a rectangle there. So it means then that you can work out the area, because rather than having this shape and going, oh my god, how do I start? Well, you don't do it like that. I don't know why my axes are in red, but right. So the point is, you got a triangle there. You can work out the area with half base times height. There's the height. The area of the rectangle is going to be, well, the width times the height, and then the area of the other triangle. And if that's velocity time, which I guess it would be, that would make the most sense. Why it's so pixelated, I have no idea. It's blurring out the physics. So then if you work out the area under a velocity time graph, no, that's not it. Now that would be a distance. Oh, yeah, that might do it. That might do it. Is it distance? I think it's distance. The area. Yeah. It's got to be, because speed times time would give you the distance in normality. That graph is honestly beautiful. Cheers. Not bad for like hand wavy stuff with a mouse. With no notice whatsoever. So you know that's where the teaching kicks in. You, especially as a supply teacher, you had to learn to basically use what you had and just go with it. So there we are. That would have to have been good enough if it was a real lesson as well. Well, it is a real lesson. I hope I've helped. But yeah. Well, I seem to have. I forgot the graph. Yeah. That the minute you said the 3 stages, it's just a very typical question. Because remember that people are always questions might seem hard and get you stressed out, but they're meant to be solvable. They're not meant to be like absolutely insane puzzles that you can never solve. They're meant to be doable, and I think that's the key thing I tell everybody. Just remember, when you see these questions come up, they have to be doable. If there's something that you're missing, you have to know it. You know, it's not fair to just get you to do something weird that you've never seen before in your entire life. So, and it is easier under pressure than to forget that. But obviously for me, not being so stressed, although admittedly not being fully focused on it, because I'm trying to focus on multiple screens, which I wouldn't have to do if I was teaching. I wouldn't be in like a mission control with loading up games and stuff. But yeah, those 3 stages, it's like a typical question. You know, constant acceleration, because it'd be a nightmare. It's doable mathematically, but it'd be a nightmare to expect you to work out something with a varying acceleration. So you've got constant acceleration, gives you a triangle and a velocity time graph. Constant speed, well, will give you a rectangle. It has to, because the line will be a straight line across, because it's a constant speed. So it'll be an X, it'll be a horizontal line, I mean. And then constant deceleration, so yeah. And they've, and I think that's it. Something like that, anyway. Hopefully that's enough to get you started. And I'll have to put that up on Twitter afterwards. Roop saying, I had my job induction this morning, part 2 tomorrow. Congratulations. Yeah. Going well? Sounds like it's going well. Roop saying, I'll finally get a... What? Oh, a win. I don't know why I read that as WLN then. Finally get a win tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so. Are you playing Fall Guys again? Blow been saying, I think the hardest part is sorting through all the odd wording. Short answer, yeah. Problem solving is a skill, and deconstructing the sentence is a skill in itself before you've even started the maths. So yeah, agreed 100%. I can do numbers, but the words spin me out. Yeah. I found what sometimes helps is just you don't want to cross it out too much because you'll obliterate the question, but just like a thin line through anything that looks unimportant, because quite often you can shrink it right down. So like you said, underline constant acceleration. Where's it gone? I've lost it now. So underline uniform acceleration. Obviously underline the acceleration itself, put A next to it. Reaches, it's just a link word. 12 meters per second, put V on top of it. Travels constantly at 12 meters per second. Again, that it is important information, but it's lots of words that aren't actually really necessary because you already know it's reached 12 meters per second and it stays there. So I don't know. I mean, it might help you just, and again, you don't lose any marks by writing if you're doing this as an exam. I don't know. I guess this is an assignment, so you're not going to lose anything by writing things on scrap paper. So as you read through the sentence, write down A equals, or like part 1, A equals 3.2 meters per second squared. Part 2, constant velocity 12 meters per second. Part 3, deceleration 4 meters per second squared. Then you can ignore the question. All right, mass 64 kilograms. You can ignore the question then. You've got all the information you need mathematically, and you can ignore the question. Just do the maths. So hopefully that's a helpful tip as well. Rocket League. Okay, I better load it. I have downloaded all the updates though, so fingers crossed. It should work. But of course I haven't plugged this in. Oh, I was going to explain that. Right. So the controller I've got, allegedly, was the first ever, I doubt this claim, I think it's a spurious claim, but it alleges to be the first ever force feedback gamepad. Now, if I remember rightly, the force feedback's just this bit. It doesn't actually rumble like you'd expect a normal controller to, perhaps. Let's turn that down a little bit. So the whole thing doesn't shake. It's just this kind of wobbles, and this is unusual as well. Have a look at this, right? It's kind of like a ball that rolls around. It's very odd, very strange thing. So it's not like a normal D-pad when you tap the buttons. It's got 10 buttons on it, which is a bit insane. Button 7 is not doing very well. I suspect that might not work anymore. It's feeling a bit funny to me. But it's got the 6 buttons here, buttons 9 and 10 here, because obviously you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. That makes perfect sense. 7, 8 on the back. But then no top ones. These are there, but they're not buttons. They're like paddles, so they're distance sensitive. So I think the intention is you could use this as like a flight sim controller. Don't know how that would work in practice. I can't remember ever using it as a flight sim controller. But anyway, why is this opened up in a really weird mode? Sorry, it's just like my taskbar is still on the bottom of the screen, and I know I'm not in game mode yet. Give me a chance. Let me just video borderless. Oh, it's at a really weird resolution for some reason. It sets stuff to 1920 by 1071. That's why, I don't know. So yeah, what we'd normally do on Tryout Tuesday, it's as normal for me to try out tech as it is try out new games on stream, but tonight on Tryout Thursday, which it's been renamed to, we're going to try this piece of... I mean, look at it, right? Here's my SNES controller, which I think is slightly oversized compared to a normal SNES controller, but only slightly. Look how small this is, right? Right? Small, but normal sized as well. Look at this thing. Look at that. It's chunky. And in fact, that's one of the reviews. One of the reviews I looked up said it's the worst controller in existence. So that's my handicap. Looks amazing, but it might be the worst controller in existence. Only because, I guess, because it was the first one to have force feedback. They had to make room for what was fairly low tech, I guess. So if this doesn't work, it's going to be the SNES controller. Oh, it's lighting up. And this light's coming on. It's a good sign. But it also closed the game. Fantastic. So it crashed the game. That's a good start, isn't it? It's ready to go, though, it says, and it's recognised it in Windows 10. So I was thinking, because quite a lot of things in Windows 10, if they're too old, don't get recognised very well. That controller may be a struggle as 2 joysticks are needed. Bloke been saying, well, yeah. I mean, this is half a joystick. Honestly, this is what it's intended for. This is half a joystick on the back, so it's got. You can do. If it was a plane, it would be like a rudder. If you press down on both at the same time, it goes into the middle, which is kind of confusing, kind of weird. But that's how it is. So if you press one down, it goes left. If you press the other one down, it goes right. And if you press both down, it goes into the middle because it's like a rudder. And now it's gone silent again. Press any button to start. What is going on with this game? Well, it's not recognising it yet, so let's set it up. Okay, how dare you? What are you on about now? Oh, is Nemeth Simp being... oh, okay, good save, right. What? Be nice to each other. Be kind in the chat. Is that... is that controller from the ancient Egyptian tomb as well? Not quite, but it is at least 10 years old, if not more. Apparently it came out in 2001. I don't even know if all the buttons are going to work. Like I said, I've got a backup because I got the SNES one there, but that could be its own interesting way of playing Rocket League. I'm going to end up having to play on the keyboard, aren't I? If I'm not careful. The Catacombs of Paris, I believe I've been saying. Right. That's a fair conclusion. Right, so, what am I doing? Interface? No. Controls. That might be it. It says controls on it. So it's still got my setup from when the wheel was plugged in. So that might explain why it's not recognising this, or it might just be because it's too old. Okay, so... SDL. Right, see the paddles will be for roll right and roll left, and I'm going to need something different to steer, possibly. I don't know. I'm going to need to air steer as well, aren't I? Yeah, so that's not picking up anything. Let's try restarting it. Oh well. Well done for Try Out Tuesday. That's that. Yeah, I might have to go back to the wheel at this rate, but that'll take me some time to set up. I'll have to put some music back on. But I'll try restarting it. We'll see how we get on. Actually, while it's loading again. In case it was just that maybe the controller hadn't activated in time for the game to pick it up or something. It's entirely possible. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nope. Nope. Literally nothing happening there at all. Okay. Let's try it. Try it another way. Let's try undoing it. Plugging it back in while the game's running. Maybe that'll work. Nope. Well, this is what you get. I mean, I could have tried it out beforehand, but I thought that wouldn't be so much fun. I thought, why not do it live? It's far much more fun. Involve everybody in it. Except there's nothing really to involve you in. Look, I'm pressing all the buttons. Literally nothing is happening. Which makes me think that I probably need to download drivers for it. But if I do that live on stream, it's going to be a bit rubbish as well. But I was asked to try it out with the controller. So do I try it out with the SNES controller? Or do I try it out with the steering wheel again? Probably need a wired Xbox pad, Rupert saying. Yeah, maybe. Mouse and keyboard might not be too awful, says Blowpin. I guess I've got to rebind everything though. Let me just click back so that it... I definitely don't want the mouse. Do I? No. Right. Okay, so WSDA, fine. Jump is right click. That's going to confuse me. That is going to confuse me. Then it's good to know if it's good to know how to play it on mouse and keyboard actually, because then if anybody is it randomly playing Spotify? That's not good. Tell me, chat. Because I try and do the royalty-free music. Is it accidentally playing stuff on my music here that's going to get muted? It's not so bad, I suppose. Air pitch down W, E for rolls. Okay, rolls are kind of sensible. We might be okay, yeah. We might be okay. SSJ Karim saying if it plays or it plays automatically, you can turn it off from audio. It's good music. I'm just want to make sure it's it's royalty free music and everything, because I pride myself on only playing the royalty free stuff. That's no good if I then completely wreck that by playing music. But then if it's game music, you don't get copyright. Well, we'll have to see, I guess. All right, let's try it with the keyboard for fun. Why not? It's still try out Tuesday, except it's Thursday. Still try out Thursday, because I've never tried it with a keyboard and mouse before. So there is that. Can I get some PogChamps in the chat? Well, put some PogChamps in the chat then. There's the answer. I'm just a little bit disappointed, because that came to nothing. Well, there we go. To get some drivers and try it next time. Drivers for drivers. For a car. Like for GTA radio plays. Yeah, I just don't know. It's only because it came up with the Spotify icon and I thought, oh. Maybe I should just check. Rocket League music stream safe. Ooh. People are debating about it. I don't know. All right, okay. Well, maybe I should turn it off just in case. So cheers for that. We don't want to mute and unfocus. We want to leave it on the background. But we're going to turn that off. We're going to put Stream Beats back on, just in case. Let's be on the safe side for now. Guitar Hero is copyright free. Oh, I don't know about that. Might be, if they do their own covers on there. But if it's the original track, I think it's still. Yeah. They've been saying it would be a poor idea from games that want to be streamed and recorded to include copyright. It would, but it does happen, and I'm not certain. They didn't sound like commercial. Well, they might have been commercially made, but they didn't sound like well-known tracks. They sounded stream safe, but just in case not, given the whole chaos that's going on at the moment with all the DMCA stuff. Oh, actually, probably isn't Guitar Hero, yeah, but because it's a game, they don't shut you down. Well, it's one of those blurry areas again. You can't play copyrighted music on stream. You never have been able to. But you can. It's like you can drive at 100 miles an hour everywhere if you want to. But eventually you'll get stopped and arrested. You know, I'm not saying you should. I just mean, yeah, I could play non-stream safe music and probably get away with it a lot more often than you would for driving a car at 100 miles an hour. But it's not a great idea. And I've also done an online radio show before, so I can't claim that I don't know better. I know a lot about licensing, so when that came on and like a Spotify thing came up, I was just like, oh, I don't know if that's in-game music or if it's randomly grabbing stuff off Spotify. And I have not got Spotify open, but it looked like it was grabbing stuff off Spotify, so I was like, didn't know it did that. Finding out all this live. They were created for the game, I believe. Yeah, it might be okay. It might be okay. They sounded okay. So we got a limited time mode Haunted Heat Seeker. There we are. That'll be my contribution to Spooktober then. That's going to be spooky enough for me, I tell you, because never played on a keyboard and mouse before. So, hang on. Alright, so is there anybody else here? Yes. Didn't look like there was then for a second. Stupid question, but which goal is which? The pink one's my goal, right? The goal I'm aiming for. Ah! Oh, they got a... For goodness sake. Huh. On console, it's game music and not connected to Spotify. Well, that's good to know. Right, I'm useless at this. Hey! Okay, I worked out how to jump. Ah! How are they scoring so fast? It's ridiculous. The ball turns into the goal. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better at least. Right, so I shouldn't be going forward when it's in the centre, I suppose. So I could. Ah! Ah! Missed it. Missed it. So why can't I move the camera around with the mouse? That would make sense. I mean, if I'm using it for jump anyway, I suppose I could have enabled camera pan on the mouse. That's what I should have done. I'll do it after this match. Love this lo-fi stream. I was listening to it on YouTube last night. Yeah, it is nice. I like it. That's the first time I've pulled that off. A jump. Ah, no. It'd be useful if I could look around with the mouse. This isn't too bad. You're right. You're right. This is not too bad, actually. Okay. This is a hard map to start with, yeah, definitely. All non-copyright tracks. I took some tracks for the new vid. Yeah, oh, Stream Beats, yeah. Parasala will open to tell you. They are yours to use. Nice. They're yours to use on YouTube videos or anything, or Twitter even, or Facebook or whatever. You can double jump. Glopin's saying. Fair enough. Okay. Go into ball cam, fam. Yeah, no, I should have set that. I saw the setting and I didn't go for it. Because it definitely makes sense. If I got the mouse, I could look around. That's kind of stupid. I'm just like, I'm stuck like this. Duke, don't call me sir. Been a long time since I did that. It just no need. Spacebar to change what? Oh, the camera. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that kind of worked. It did something anyway. Am I doing follow cam now? Maybe I wasn't before. Yeah. Okay. Cheers for that. It's a space cam to turn on ball cam, yeah. Thanks, Root, for being hot on the mods there. Yeah, that's a lot better. Cheers for that with the spacebar. As I say, backseat gaming normally, people say they don't like that, and I think if I knew the game well, yeah, that would be my stance too, but feel free, as long as you're polite about it, feel free, go for it, because I don't know what I'm doing. And top tips like that, you know, I could read it, but, you know, it's like different people say about learning styles and stuff. Did we win that? I don't know if I helped. But even with ball cam, I might have the mouse move on. I might do the mouse move. Options, controls, because you can set that. Is there anything else that uses the mouse movement? I don't think so. So up, mouse Y, down, also mouse Y, right, left. Let's give that a try then. So I've got the two then. I can follow the ball automatically, or I can do a little bit of camera work. So I've got my hand on the mouse anyway. It's different with other games. It's like, you know, I need to use my hands for all sorts of things going on. But with this, my house is just my house. My mouse is in its house. My mouse is just sitting still. I'm just clicking the button, so I may as well use it for moving around. Press Y. What does Y do? Go into a normal game, it's much funner. Alright, 100% win rate. I don't like to be a mean mod, but don't be rude, says Roop. Well, no, if I could do that at the same time, I'd have been on it quicker. Sir, are you squishy in disguise? What are you on about? Am I back in a game again? Oh, this moves too much. This moves too fast. Alright, we'll have to do. Yeah, this move's kind of weird. I need to decrease the sensitivity, I guess, do I? Can I do that? Mouse sensitivity down a bit. Down a lot. I think it's just because it's triggering. So rather than mouse look, every time I move it to the right, it's just going poof. So automatically to the right, so that's not right. That's not good. So let's clear that. I know I'm in game, sorry, but camera. Oh, I'll just leave it on ball follow. Just remembering to steer as well, because I'm trying to steer with the mouse. Or maybe I should steer with the mouse rather than with the keys. No. Well, that looks cool. It's not the right way to go at all. The controls take a while to get used to, yeah. SSJ Karim saying, hello Celtic Hollow, welcome along. Oh! Celtic Hollow, I have something for you. An official thank you for the follow. Ah, I should have jumped sooner. Oh, jumped way too late. Yeah, everybody didn't get a proper announcement up in the top corner like they were meant to when I had that crazy hype train going on. It was complete silence up there, so thought I'd make up for it now that I've got everything working. Didn't get me that time. No, it's also a lot quieter, given that... Yes! Get in. I turned down the game volume and it's on the same control on my desk, so the jump scares are also quieter. Appreciate that, says Celtic Hollow. Yeah, no, I mean, yes, I know I said thank you and that's enough, right? I know Minty was talking to me and he was saying people were getting really upset. Nobody got upset with me that they didn't get a proper thank you with the overlays like they have on Minty stream. But you can double click the right click to front flip. Oh yeah, that's obviously what I'm doing then. Kind of accidentally. Yeah, okay, got it. Got it. Actually, it's quite good that it's not responding to the mouse movement, because then that gives me freedom to click it. I've changed my mind on it now. BRB, mod going offline, 5 minutes, no misbehaving. Okay, fair enough. And you can double click the right click to front flip and gain speed when I front flip. Okay. Yeah, it does gain a lot of speed. So when I'm trying to go back like this, yeah, that makes sense. Gets me there quicker. Ah! That's gonna go in the goal. Oh, I thought it was then. We're getting there. We are getting there. At the moment, I'm just doing races around the... Ah! Don't crash! Oh, dear me. Right. Are those emotes coming up? Did they come up just then? They came up earlier. I wanted backflips and beer chugs, Calcicolo says. As long as you're not waiting for every time I score a goal to be when you get a swig of beer, because you're going to be very thirsty if you do that. Oh, come on. It's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is like actual football. Stop crashing! Ah! It's like it's just having a bit of lag just on that final second. But yeah, cheers. I'm glad I was encouraged to do the keyboard. It's not bad. Mm. And I forgot I can do the boost as well. Yeah, that helped. And there was a bit of a waste there, though. Alright, we'll try another level next then. But yeah, it's quite good to get used to the keyboard as well, because I might not have the wheel set up like tonight. Oh, if I'd just been a split second sooner! Nice goal. There's unlimited boost in this game mode, so you can kind of abuse it. Oh, I see what you mean. It's due to the goal celebration graphics, yeah, I suspected so. I'm very happy with this computer, but it is not the most powerful you can get at all. That was never the aim. And if I build like a new gaming PC, it's going to be a level up on this one. But this is already a huge level up on what I had before, so I'm quite happy with it. It seems to be running okay now. I could probably change the graphic settings to improve it, I'm sure. So did we win again? No, we went blue this time. We were orange. Okay, what's the vote then, chat? What should we do next time? Because all of this is new to me. This is just because it was Spooktober. I thought I'd do it because I thought it was, you know. So what do I do? Exit to main menu. Yeah, okay. Use arrow left shift when falling to land cleanly. Oh gosh, that's asking too much of me. I say customize the car. How do I do that then? Blow up insane. Oh, Teddy, I don't know. Fewer games might be... You know, I said about that line I was drawing. I don't know. Lots of streamers only play with people after they've got to know them after a long while. Maybe I'll do it as a special thing to open it up. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's just get a hang of the game first, because I've literally just played that mode and that's it. So, custom games? Is that where I customize the car, or do I customize the car in settings? Options. Extras. I don't know. Backseats allowed. Go back to main menu. Right, okay. Remember, there's a bit of a time delay between chat. Not just because I'm slow at reading chat. There's a bit of a time delay between chat and me actually doing it. So, right, and Gary. All right. Ah. I thought, because I've seen other cars that are really strange shapes. I'm like, how do you do that? Like those cars and things. All right. Teddy saying that'd be greatly appreciated. Well, let me get used to the game first. Maybe in a few weeks' time or something. Right back reporting on duty. Reporting to duty. Got into bed. Clothes and grabbed Switch and Pokemon. Nice. Roop's getting ready to play that new game. What was it again? Tell me again. And let's have some. Oh, I can do polls now, can't I? No, apparently not. Or maybe I can in dashboard. Now I'm asking too much and my multitasking again. I mean, at least this week I've got the right stream information, hopefully, given that I set it up last night. That's the only way I can get it right today. So let's have add manage poll. There you go. It's better. Create a new poll. Okay. I'm totally stealing the. I mean, all right. Twitch polls are a Twitch thing, but I'm totally stealing this from Minty. I'm not going to do it all the way through, but yeah. So, which car are we going for? That's in the poll. Hopefully, you can see it. Roop saying the DLC Crown Tundra. Oh, for the Pokemon. They released the DLC in June, but the second part is out tomorrow or tonight. I see it's coming up listed on Spotify again. But maybe they're royalty-free tracks. Maybe they're stream-safe tracks, but you can also listen on Spotify if you want to, which would be quite cool. So that's okay. Assuming that is indeed the case, of course. Oh, I just realised as well, by filtering by subscribers, I'm not showing new followers, but actually I'll see the new followers up there, so that's fine. So let's leave that open so I can see what's going on. And see when people are arriving. No small ghost yet. We've had a blow up in. We've had no hamburger tonight. Where's hamburger tonight? Okay, Octane we're going for. Right. Oh. I may regret doing this. Can I have more items in the... It's maximum of 5. And maximum of 5 options in the poll. Alright, there's too many options for that. Alright, so what we're going to go for... I'll go for first person to say it gets the choice. So first in, basically. Rather than setting up a poll. Cheers for that, though, for the vote. 67% for Octane. So what are we going for? We've got a choice between Flames, Lightning, Monster Cat, Skulls, Stars, Stripes, Tack, or Wings. First person to say it in the chat will get it, because there's too many options for the poll. And also by the time I type them all in, even if there were options, you'd all just have gone. Because that's not very exciting viewing. A couple of choices in a poll would be good. Or do you just want me to pick myself? It's up to you. Sorry, I wasn't being impatient. I just mean, do you want me to go through and ask you for the choices? Cat Kit saying Flames. Okay, we'll go for that. Paint finish. What are our choices? All right. I've only got glossy. Let's leave those for now, otherwise we've got too much choice. I'll come back to them if there's a big protest. Chopper OEM. That can be a poll. Chopper OEM. It says something else. So Chopper EG. All right. Damn you, OCD. There we go. Okay. What wheels are we going for then? And I'll try and get ahead of time. Right. That's confusing things. So I know what to type for the next poll. So welcome to the Design Your Rocket League car stream. We've only got... Yeah, what I'm worried about is if there's all these choices, we're going to get bored. Tell me if you're getting bored, I'll just pick some random ones. Let's read the results first. Because that's the balance. Like, you know, for interaction, this is good. But if I do it too much, it's going to be like, oh my gosh. Do we have to pick everything? Has he not got a brain of his own? Maybe I'll do one more poll, and I'll pick some random things, and then whatever the last one is. Engine audio. Okay, I'll put a poll in for engine audio. And the results are in. Got Chopper EG. Okay, so that's the one it was on, right? I'll set up engine audio and I'm going to pick the rest myself. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. Not because anybody's being slow, just because this is a slow process. So you've got a choice. Default, OEM, A, V2. Oh, do I really have to type all these? No, I don't. So copy and paste was invented for. OEM B, OEM C, or OEM D. Okay, final poll then. For the engine audio, I'm going to go through and pick some things. We've got Chopper EG, Rocket Boost, I like the standard one. Pure curiosity, I don't know what it is. Antenna. Alright. Fine. Oh, let's do that then. Although, haven't decided yet. Okay. Poll's nearly done. What are we going for in the poll for the engine audio? Blowpin saying I completed the base game for Sword but didn't know if DLC was worth it. Roop saying DLC is fun. Not played the second part yet though. So we're talking about the Pokemon there. I really need to download Pokemon and catch up because I never had Pokemon growing up on my Game Boy. I had quite a lot of games, quite a diversity of games, but just missed out on Pokemon. It was Pokemon was really taking off for me in school when the Game Boy Color came out, and I didn't have a Game Boy Color. Didn't necessarily need one. I could have used Pokemon in the original Game Boy. Ooh, let's toss it between B and C. You know what Minty would do at this point, don't you? He would toss a coin. Minty's Game Guide, by the way. If you go onto that, that's a good channel to follow anyway. But if you look on the right hand side of the screen, about halfway up, about there, and all the way low, I can't point all the way to the other side of the screen because the camera doesn't go that far. Click on that, Control Plus, and it's got links to some channels who have been supporters of the stream. Lots of people have supported the stream, but these are people who've actually been watching the stream regularly, even if they've been lurking. And as more people come along, I've added to it. Anyway, he'd toss a coin. I haven't got a coin, so I will toss. No, I won't. That's going to be unfair because it's way down one side. Okay, we got Superman. No, I've got Superman, Clark Kent, right? Whichever way up he lands. So Superman is going to be... What was the result? Superman's going to be OEM B. And Clark Kent is going to be OEM C. Right? And you just have to believe me because I'm throwing him on the desk. He's plushy, so he'll be fine. And he's Superman, so he's invincible. And he's landed Clark Kent side up, so... that's C, isn't it, I think? Right, okay. Because we're not playing games, we're just doing setup. So there we are. We've got engine sound C. We've got a weird gold thing on the top of the car. I don't know what that's to do. There we are. And there is the car we've created together, everybody. Showing off. The Superman toss is a great system. I just thought of that now. I didn't realise that could be like a thing. But that could totally be a thing. I'll tell you the story about this guy, right? Not Superman. I'm sure you know the story of Superman. But this particular Superman. So I didn't know these things existed. They're called itty bitties. That's, yeah. But I'd never seen one of these before, right? So I was just walking around the shop and saw this on the floor, and because it was Clark Kent side up, and I didn't know it was meant to be Clark Kent, I was just like, what is this? Kind of looks cute, but I don't know what this is. And I thought as a kid dropped it, and then I noticed the tag on it, and the price was still on it. I thought, well, okay, no, this is from the shop. Maybe a kid did pick it up and drop it, but it's not theirs. It's not a personal toy of theirs. So I was just like, it's kind of cool, but I don't know what it is. And I thought, oh, maybe it's got glasses, it's got a suit, kind of looks like me, like Teacher Me or something. It's like, yeah, that's quite cool. I like that. I don't know what it's meant to be, but it's quite cool. And I thought I'd just find where it came from on the shelf or hand it in or whatever. But as I carried it around to the basket, I thought, I kind of want it. I kind of want to keep it. It's kind of cute. And then as I picked it out of the basket, I just went, ah, it's Superman and Clark Kent. And I was just like, I genuinely didn't even see that. And it was like real life Superman. He kept it hidden. Kept it well hidden. I didn't know. I was just like, honestly, my first reaction was, why has he got two faces? What is this thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. And I love how they got the hair as well. I mean, to be fair, that's fairly generic. But once you see the hair, then it's obvious. So, okay, Superman's been officially recruited onto the stream. And we now have our custom Nemeth-mobile. Thank you, Blob and Dopin. Cat Kit saying agreed. The Superman toss is a great system. Right, so Superman's flawless disguise. I just love the idea. I love the thought that someone who designed these. I mean, they've got all sorts of sci-fi ones. They've got Star Wars ones. They've got Harry Potter ones. Oh, yeah, they've got others, but. There's a Buzz Lightyear as well, look. He's not double-sided, but he has got the... If I get the tag out of the way. He has got the wings on the back. So they're cool. But I just love the fact that some designer somewhere, it's just like, oh, we want to make a Superman, and somebody said, well, why not make him Clark Kent as well? It's just like, I can't do that, because how are we going to manage that? It's like, you could flip it round. And it could be Superman one side, Clark Kent on the other. It's just like, that's genius. I just think it's just fantastic. Right, okay. So we've customised our car. What game are we going into then? I don't know if I'm good enough to be ranked. Maybe we should stick to casual. We've got standard, doubles, duel, or chaos. But then I have to go in with the people then, do I? Or will it pick people for me? Let's try a 3v3 standard, let's just get into the mood, and then we'll decide what we're doing afterwards. If we're doing anything else. Now that we're sort of getting with the controls, I don't know, sort of. It's definitely a lot less exhausting. And we're starting in a random spot. That's kind of weird. Ooh. But yeah, it's definitely a lot better not having the ball automatically. Ooh. But now with ball cam, I don't think I was on ball cam when I was playing with the steering wheel, so... Oh, snuck in. I should have used my speed boost, shouldn't I? Oh, after stream, if you could post a pumpkin carving theme in the hangout, I'd be grateful. Roop's saying, yeah, okay. Try my best. There's Roop's stream, by the way. Last saw him playing... I don't know if that's what's come out. Are you playing Crash Team Racing? Alright. When were you doing that then? Have you snuck on Wednesday and I didn't see you? Or was it... Oh, I was catching the end of Monday stream, of course. Yeah, no, I remember seeing it now. That's right, we had Opal Light Sky as well, and some absolutely epic racing. Bloke been saying recreate the Nemeth-sphere emote. Oh, as a pumpkin. Yeah, that'd be good. I hadn't even thought of that till just now. It's a great idea. Perfect for Halloween. It wouldn't get approved on Twitch in time. Oh! I just didn't realise how unsteerable we were getting there. That was terrible. I was like just at the right angle and then speed boosted, so I couldn't steer in. Just misjudged it. And now I'm out of action for too long. Oh, that was a shame. That was a shame. I think I helped there, maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh, this brings back so... What was that? Like a minibus? Oh, that was the Merc, was it? Let's just wait to see where it's going to land. Well, at least I distracted him long enough. I did a bit of sort of... I think that would have been offside if it was football. It was real football. That was second half of Monday, but we'll be doing them Fridays, alternate Fall Guys and Crash Team Racing, Roop saying. Blorpin saying the idea man strikes again. Yeah, genuinely. I need to credit you for all the creative stuff now. No, that was boost. I want to jump. I want to jump. Jump is right click. Jump is right click. That's the thing. Jump should be left click. I could remap it, I know, but let's get used to it as it is. Because if I keep changing it and blaming the tools every time I get it wrong, well, that's kind of... I'll never end up getting used to one scheme. What is wrong with me? Just like missing it by a fraction every time. That's more like it. But no, it's going to be an own goal! Oh, okay. They knocked it in. They knocked it in. Where am I going? Scenic route. Ah, right. Well. Oh, what am I like? Right, okay. I jumped when I wanted to boost. Boost is left click. Jump is right click. Also need to remember to steer with the keys. The mouse is not steering. Okay. Handbrake turn going on here. Bashing them out of the way. Jamie goes for the goal. He's not going with the ball, but he's going for the goal anyway. Yeah, great shot, but sadly the wrong goal. Brings back all the memories of football in school. Yeah, I got the red mist one time. Because I was so rubbish at it that I just right, this time, stop. Stop being ridiculous. Stop being afraid of the ball. I just went for it. I scared my friend. And he just said to me after, oh, maybe that was rugby actually. But he just said, yeah, I got the red mist in rugby once as well. Come on! Just get it out of the way. Dash. I'm stuck in mid-air. Is there any way to get down quickly? I don't know. But yeah, I got the red mist on and I was just like... No, that was rugby. I'm mixing up stories. The football, it was just... I was so frustrated. And then I genuinely thought... naively, when the field was clear in front of me, that they were giving me a chance to have a goal because they could see how upset I was at being so rubbish at football. That they all cleared the decks and were going to let me have a go at a goal. And I was getting quite emotional. I was like, oh, thank you, guys. I didn't say that out loud, but in my head I was like, thank you so much. You're going to let me actually have a go at the goal. It's clear. Completely clear. Nobody in my way. This is my moment. It was years before Martin McCutcheon. It was like, this is my perfect moment. This is not what you're watching right now. Completely the wrong angle. No. Dash. I thought, and I got closer to the goal, and I was close enough to just punt it in, and it went in, and then I looked up, and it was my goalkeeper. I said, why didn't you tell me? And they said, we were hoping you'd realise. We watched you all the way up the pitch in amazement. For all the wrong reasons. I was just so exhausted. I didn't know which way I was meant to go. I didn't know they'd managed to change ends of the pitch. My entire team had gone to the other end of the pitch. Didn't notice because I was so exhausted. I've never been particularly physically fit. I'm healthy. I've just never been particularly physically fit. Sorry, I didn't mean to randomly bash you out the way there. That I did mean Carpley. It was damage limitation. Right, okay. That was a rubbish game. On my part, anyway. Come on then. Let's get straight back in. Need more practice. Definitely need more practice. And more of this stuff. Yeah, no, the red mist in rugby. I just went for this tackle, and it was against a friend, and they just said never ever do that again. Not the tackling, it's just because it was such a dangerous move because I got the red mist on, and I just went for it, and it was completely wrong. And you know, I wouldn't have hurt them; they were twice the size of me, but they were just like, I was really afraid I was going to squish you, and I didn't know how to not squish you because you came at me with a look I've never seen on you before. And it was pretty terrifying, actually, to be honest. He was saying. Just said, never, ever, ever, ever do that again. I think he was genuinely worried if he fell on me, he would have broken my neck or something, you know. Blow up and saying, honestly, still better than my first few. Oh, well, cheers for the cheer up, yeah. I think that's it. When I was playing on the steering wheel last time, I know I'm not in game before you say anything. I know. We haven't started yet. Just getting some practice in. Am I going to block it from getting into the goal now? Oh dear. Right, maybe if I aim for the ball, that would help. Maybe if I stop, I don't have to accelerate through the ball. There we go. No? Okay. It's just like me playing snooker now. That's got to be in. Come on. There we are. Well, it would have been. No explosion because this is not a proper game. Roop saying, I played rugby 10 years... for 10 years, North of England trials at one point. Wow. Well done. Yeah, I would never have got near any trials. I remember when it was coming time to pick GCSEs, and I said, what grade would I get in GCSE P? Admittedly, that wasn't games, that was PE. I was told, you'd get a good effort grade, Jamie. Oh, see? What kind of aim was that? And what have I done wrong here? There's literally nobody else here. Well, that's sure that was the wrong goal. What's this left shift then? Ooh. Ooh. I guess right shift does the opposite then. I don't know what this is, but it's quite cool. Oh, I see, right. So left shift gives me that kind of... So I can spin myself around quicker, a little bit quicker. Hi, that Welsh Karen. You're that Welsh Karen. Yeah, no, I remember watching your stream the other day. Welcome along. Glad you could join me. I think I need to rejoin because I'm just on my own, beer. Either that or, well, I can't have lost my internet connection, otherwise nobody would be able to see me, right? Welcome, says Roop. Blow up and saying GCSEP is oddly marked anyway. I got out with an A star. With little to no sporting skill outside of rugby. Yeah, if I'd had any gymnastics, I can't say it. If I had any gymnastic skill, let's go for complete mayhem then. I'd have been all right, but I was equally rubbish at that. I mean, I've never been diagnosed with dyspraxia or anything like that, and I don't want to belittle anybody who does have dyspraxia, but I think I would have been on like a mild scale for it if I'd been tested, because I just didn't have enough coordination. It's like my brain just couldn't, like, I'd get up to the trumpet and try and jump over the box and freak out, like my brain would run out of ability to process the information as I got there. It's like I could see what everybody else was doing. I knew what I had to do. I'd processed it all in my head, programmed it all in, gone for it, and just, for whatever reason, couldn't quite get the coordination. And just always ended up aborting because I felt like, no, you're gonna. Oh, I could use that left shift thing. Woo! Look at that. I've learned how to wheel spin, so I've learned a new skill already. So now if I'm stuck, come on, red mist, red mist, red mist. Ah, I can do a quick spin around. How cool is that? Left shift. Game was telling me to do it all the time, rather than having to wait half hour to turn round, which is what I was doing before. Apologies to anybody who's getting nauseous there. That was getting a bit sort of for me as well. I mean, I'm right next to the screen, I suppose, so got that advantage. Well, I did something. Oh, I'm in the right position if I'm quick enough. Come on, come on. Yes! That wasn't technically all my doing because it kind of bounced back and forth a bit, but I got it close enough. I missed. I like this game. I can miss by all standards. In some sense, and yet still score because I was the last one to hit it. Because of the crunky stuff going on. Oh. We were talking earlier about broken controllers. I think I nearly broke this brand new keyboard then. With how much I hammered that backwards key. As if I thought hammering the key harder would would make more of a difference. That's not how it works. It's not responsive. It's an on-off switch. Not responsive like that. Oh, I should have used my spinny roundy thing. Let's just get it out. Get out and away. Come on, defenders, where are you? Oh, back. Sorry if I'm missing chat. I got all into it then. Ah, wow. Have a bit of a break from it now. Hey Jamie, says Karen. I think I'm dyspraxic too, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's like anything on a spectrum, I suppose. I suppose everybody. Again, please don't take this the wrong way. I mean, everybody probably is, because it's a spectrum. There's not going to be people at 0. There's going to be like people at 0.01, 0.37, and this is not part of any officially medically regulated scale, by the way. So don't take it as such, but you know what I mean, right? So I genuinely think, yeah, everybody is, in a sense, to a point. Ooh, took me out. How do you take people out like that? How does that work? Is it just the sheer volume of people crashing into you, or is there a special power up that I can get? Come on, you got a shot at goal if you're quick enough. We were all going for it at the same time. Close though. I should have used the spin. Why do I learn? Now I'm doing the Star Trek philosophy of. I've learned something new and I'm never using it again. What's wrong with me? Blob been saying my first 2 years of playing was 90% mistakes. From 0 coordination, you improve. I mean, in relative terms, I have improved a lot already. Still not all the way there yet. 3-1 down. But at least I'm getting better at actually tracking things. Working out where the ball is. Even if I'm watching it going into my goal, but I'm recovering a lot quicker in terms of... and learning that I can stop. I don't have to just, as I say, keep accelerating through the ball. I'm correcting there, look. Didn't completely lose it. Come on, come on. See? Don't let it go to my head. But that was like whoosh. It was like a glancing thing as well. It was a glancing shot. I wasn't on target, which in the past has meant I've been useless because I've been trying to line up exactly in a straight line. There, I didn't. I just went for it. Glancing blow was enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think we're getting there. I think we are getting there. Nice. I like the planet in the sky there. I don't like the fact that I'm now missing the ball. Come on. Come on, keep it. Ah! Even remembering to turn the right way when steering backwards. That's an improvement. I was doing it completely wrong earlier. Oh yeah, physics. I forgot this last time. I tried to use a speed boost going backwards. Yeah, the rocket's pointing backwards. Equal and opposite reaction and all that. Oh no! Ah. Not bad though. I'm so bad at this game, says Roop. Well, I don't feel as bad now. I don't feel quite as bad. Do you want to load it up? Or are you still? Are you on Pokemon for the night, Roop? So I might, as an experiment, just to see if it's possible, try out doing a team game if I can get her to do it. But I haven't got set up as the mic chat and everything. I mean, I should do that through Discord anyway, I suppose. Drop, 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 spin. Ah, yes! Up to a point. Overcooked it a tiny bit. Let's go for the team. Hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Pokemon. I'm preparing my team for tomorrow, says Roop. We'll have to have a team game at some point, though. I still want to do that. I've been talking to a few other streamers about doing an all-wheel Rocket League. I think that would be really good. Have we? No, we've lost by a point, but we've made up the lead at least a little bit. Okay, well, it's a closer game than the last one. Okay, we're doing another 4v4 game. The actual game itself seems to have stabilised a bit as well. Doesn't seem to be crashing quite so much. So party up, I guess, is where you do all of that fun. Roop saying, I'm thinking of making Fridays just multiplayer games, so it could be an option. Could be. Could definitely be. So if you're just joining me, I am playing Rocket League. In a sense, it's not tryout, because I've played Rocket League before. I've never played it with the keyboard and mouse before, and this is the substitute stream for what I would have done on Tuesday, where I was going to try out this controller, plugged it in, nothing happened. It came up, it recognised it, but I presume I need some drivers. I remember when I installed it first, though that would have been over a decade ago, that it needed its own drivers. So unfortunately it didn't work plug and play. But keyboard and mouse works okay. Come on. Yes! I know we're not in the game. I know. Just practicing. I got them doing it now. I can jump backwards. So I can't speed boost backwards, but I can jump backwards. Cool. Let's get started. Better this went down the wrong way. Hello, Varbus. Welcome to the stream. The Big Joe squad is now 3. And Welsh Immortal, welcome along. Looks well fun, this game, Rupert is saying. Yeah, it's a good stadium as well, isn't it? Oh, you're talking about Pokemon still. Blopin had a bit of an internet issue. Good to have you back, though. Yeah, my internet went in the middle of lectures in uni. I was typing in the chat, is that just me? losing internet connection. Turns out it was, because then the whole thing just shut down in front of my eyes. Came back a minute later, it was fine. But yeah, the lecture just froze, and I thought it was just me. Just having a bit of a practice now. Ah, no, you left it too long, too. Hey, that was cool. Don't know how I did that, but I'll have to do that again. Right, left shift if I want to spin around quick. Like that. Yeah, see? See? But where's the other player gone? So what happened there? I'm on my own again. Why does this keep happening? Or is it just because people can't be bothered to play in the casual mode? There's nobody else here. And it's warning me about latency. Has it checked me out because of latency? Is that what's happened? No steering wheel today, Welsh Immortal. No, it's in the box next to me though. That was a nice bit of accidental defending. I just happened to be lined up. So I didn't know I was being dropped into a game so quick. No, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse today. It's not too bad. I'm not finding it too bad, and a lot less exhausting. I really enjoyed playing Rocket Wheel with a wheel, with an actual steering wheel. I know iBought called me an absolute madman for even attempting it, but and he's in that little thing as well. If you click on the right-hand side of my stream, there's a thing called Control Plus. It's a name that doesn't tell you anything about what it does, but it's got lots of little widgets in there. And the only one I've enabled, actually, is links to people who've been watching the stream a lot. Oh, no. Oh. That was somebody called Machine Head. Obviously a guitarist in there, then. So, yeah, welcome to the Nanosphere, Arbes, as well. Playing with a real steering wheel made me feel like I was actually in an arcade machine. It was fantastic. It recreated that feel. Roop saying I got what? Crocodile Crocorock evolving. Okay. Cheers for the follow, Shad. Is that how I say that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to end up having another catch up a chat in a sec. By the way, that's on the channel points, which are brand new. Sips of Enfuel. If you hover over the channel points, if you haven't seen me change them. So many people leave them on the defaults. That's the first thing I wanted to change. But listening to one of my first streams, where they saw me pick up that orange water bottle, which is actually from Swansea Uni, they gave it to us on the course, which is quite cool. The course I'm doing now, BSc Software Engineering. They said, we honestly thought you were going to turn round and hit the post. No, they didn't say that. They said we thought you were going to turn around and say you get 10% off one of the energy drinks, and so then I started calling it Enfuel as a bit of a joke. So and then I thought bottles of Enfuel, that's a bit extreme, because even if it was a real energy drink, I'd be very irresponsible. Expecting you to drink 300 bottles of it, you'd be almost certainly in hospital, if not absolutely bouncing. Dear me. But been saying most work I've been set is pre-recorded, so luckily that's not a worry. Yeah, no, fair enough. That is an advantage. I can't scroll back up. Yeah. Oh, you were talking about Rocket League group. The second best crocodile Pokemon. I know Pikachu, and I know Charmander, and that's probably about it, off the top of my head. Dear me. Do they have to do like a fanfare as well? Just rubs it in. Rubs it in even worse. What's that? Sandile, have I said that right? Holden Right Heart. Yeah. I think 3 litres of N fuel. It's very safe. Well, I have made it very safe. All of the ingredients are entirely virtual. Hey, managed a bit of dribble in that, and not as a result of an overdose of N fuel. Well done, team. Yeah, I was going to put millilitres of N fuel, and I thought, yeah, that earns extra science kudos and makes it sound boring as anything. It's like, oh, really? Millilitres of N fuel? It's like, we know you do science, we know you like science, but come on, please. Even that's too much science for me. So, sips of N fuel sounded quite cool. And for 1,000 sips of N fuel, I will stop what I'm doing entirely and just catch up on chat. Because it was a brilliant idea by Blorpin, actually, to do that. But I expanded on it and said, yeah, it would be good to have some sort of deliberate thing. Oh no, not another own goal! Oh. I'll pretend it was good defending there. Because I passed it to my teammate to get back out again, see? See? See what I did? It was just awesome defending, see? A little bit of a wheel spin. Come on, come on. Oh, that was so close. And yet also not. Oh, dear me. Varbest saying next week's video is going to be class, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. I got halfway through. It's kind of reflective of my drinking prowess, I suppose. I got about halfway through and I couldn't watch you drink anymore. No, I was just busy to do other stuff. That's the only reason. How are we doing score-wise? Terribly. 4-1 to the opposition. But we kept the ball away there. Come on, come on. Oh, I just knocked out of the way. And I just went under it again. I should have jumped. Why can't I master this jump? Haven't mastered the 3rd dimension yet. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Nice bit of wheel spin there going on. Come on, team. Ah. That was an awesome... Oh. I've got to clip that. Actually, somebody clip that. That was an awesome goal. It was barely in the goal. It was barely in the goal. Stadiums are so well designed. Yeah, they're great. They're great fun. Ooh, that's caps lock, not shift. Yes! Look at that defending from Jamie there. Bit pointless because we've only got 8 seconds left. But still, it's all an opportunity to improve my skills. I'm in field and ready to go, says Blowpin. How many points are you on now? Some of them are smart points, so they'll change depending on how many people are watching and following and stuff. So that's quite fun. I don't quite know how it's going to work, what it's going to do. It's all an experiment. But the 1,000 points for catching up on chat is fixed, but don't waste it now because I'm all caught up. But yeah, by all means, that's there. So I think it's a good idea because then I know that people in chat want me to stop what I'm doing and catch up with chat. Whereas if I just do it myself, it might be that people are kind of going, "Oh, he's come out of the game to catch up on chat again. We don't really want him to." So it's a good way of judging. If you're using your points, you're guiding me in what to do, and I'll add some more ideas as I get them from Blowpin, who's the creative director of the stream. I pay such little attention to them, but they are amazing. What, the stadiums? Or the N fuel? I suppose when you're in the game, it's hard to really look around at the scenery when you're driving. 3,190 sips and counting. That's quite cool. You've been watching a lot then, to be fair. I see. So what happens is if I vote rematch, if people choose to rematch, then they come back in, obviously. But obviously what's been happening the last couple of games is that they haven't been. So that's why I've been left on my own. Now it makes sense. There's no point going for the centre. Keep trying to use a speed boost. Where are we? Where are we? I'm racing away. I should be defending the goal. Come on. Come on. We got a shot at this now. Got a shot of at least getting it downfield. Downstream. Oh. Yeah. I could have spun round and sped towards that a bit better. But never mind. Roop, thanks for the clip. A couple of people clipped the last stream and they were asking me to watch them back and see what I thought of them. I just... Because you didn't title them, and because you didn't actually edit them, I don't blame you if you're doing it on the tablet, because it's very hard to edit the clips on the tablet. But whoever it was that clipped them, I can't remember now who it was that said it, but whoever it was that clipped them, I didn't know what you'd clipped, so I didn't know what I was meant to be approving of. Like, one of them was talking about me getting the affiliate, so I got that, but it didn't have a title again, and it kind of joined me halfway through talking about it and ended halfway through finishing talking about it, so I didn't really know what it was, but Roops actually clipped it and edited it, so that's my one request. It's not a rule, you're not going to get banned, because sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes I've done that, tried to clip something on my tablet, and it's not gone so well, just because it's very hard to do, and then it's ended up clipping the wrong bit or whatever. That was shabby as anything. It didn't need to. It would have gone in anyway, but I just like gave it that final nudge. Coming up at speed, literally last seconds, just to claim that credit there. Or did it come off me last? It might have come off me last. 1,400 sips for Radioactive Space. Hello, welcome back. I prefer the label Artistic Genius, but I'll take it. You can add... I wish there was a way to add, like, titles for people on Twitch. Maybe that can be a suggestion in the forums or something. A way to add... not so much nicknames, but... Yeah. You can add the moderator tag, and you can add the VIP tag, and you can have the subscriber badge and stuff. But we need, like, custom badges for individual people. That would be quite cool. That would work really well. 1,400 sips. I said that, didn't I? What was the next message I was going to say? On settings, try putting your point of view in 110. Might help you see better. Possibly. So, I'll try it. I'll try it next game. What I don't tend to like when the point of view is set to too wide an angle is that it looks kind of awkward on screen. That, like, especially when you're watching on a small stream, then on Twitch, it's pinched. It looks really odd. You feel like you're in a bit of a vortex or something. But 110 might be a reasonable compromise. We'll try it. I'm an experimentalist at heart. We'll try it. That's caps lock. Again. Ooh. Ah. I'm getting okay at this left shift though. Oh! Okay, well, at least we did jump. At least we actually remembered to jump. That's 100% improvement on before. It just didn't jump anywhere near the... I've got to remember that I can steer in midair. I think that's the thing. When I jump, part of my brain just goes, well, that's it, you've now lost control because you're not in touch with the ground. But that's not how the game works. I can still jump and control stuff. Well, we're getting better at defending in this game, I tell you. We're keeping the game kind of goal-free at the moment. I just jumped next to it. Like I'm afraid of the ball again. This is like, score again. Ah. Roop is mod professional clip guru, says Blowpin. Yep. Roops, by the way, the dude may only be able to mod Thursday since I'm back at work now, and editing for clients is taking a lot of my time, so I won't be able to do both days. Oh no, I appreciate any help. I wasn't expecting. You've already gone above and beyond the Call of Duty on several occasions, so I guess all that'll happen if you're not here is I have to be a bit hotter on the modding and possibly come out of the game a bit more, but we've been left with a good group of people, and they've all had a reminder of the rules as well. And I think people have got the hint now about what's allowed and what's not allowed, and there are enough people here who, well, never broke the rules in the first place, I'll be honest, but there are also enough people who have had a little bit of a slap on the wrist and been told to behave, and have actually listened and have become better people for it. And we've got a nice vibe. I mean, everything new, whether it's a game or a chat environment, you've got to find your feet. Sometimes, I'll be the same. I'll say some stuff that's not meant to be weird, not offensive. It's like sometimes in a social environment, I'll be shy, so I'll overcompensate by coming out of my shell and saying something, and people just look and just go, "Why did you say that?" I just thought it'd be funny. It's like, oh, that's not funny at all. So it does happen, It takes practice. Social skills take practice, and that's also true in an online environment as well. As I say, everybody here now, we've sort of, I think we've filtered out the majority of the chaos makers, and we've been left with a nice bunch. But I really appreciated Roop's help and Opalite's help on the first couple of streams way back there. Can definitely do Thursdays though, Roop was saying. Yes, likewise, I seem to be able to manage Mondays okay, although... Ooh! Rocket Pass tier up. Don't know what it means, but... I have a decal. Yay. Yeah, I've managed Mondays okay. It's Fridays I tend to miss out on sometimes. It depends if we won't be going down the pub for 2 weeks, I guess, with the new local lockdown. Yay! A comedian friend of mine said, so we're going into local lockdown, so that means checks notes. Still won't be able to visit family or do comedy gigs in Wales. Ignacio Lopez, that is Comedy Lopez on Twitter, runs brilliant online shows. But yeah, I mean, I know some people will be like, oh, this changes everything, but other people will be like, well, it's kind of the same, just with a new name. It's... For those who don't know, I live in Wales. Could you tell from the accent? I needn't necessarily be living in Wales, of course. It's possible to be Welsh and not living in Wales. It's possible to not be Welsh, but be honorary Welsh, because you've lived in Wales so long. Every possibility is there. And all possibilities are, where is it? The logo up there, Welsh Streamers. Scroll down for the Discord link. A group for supporting Welsh streamers and helping to promote each other, but it's not a follow for follow group. But it includes people who are Welsh and live outside Wales, and people who aren't originally Welsh but have been in Wales so long that if you want to be honorary Welsh, you're more than welcome to be. I'm only cautious of saying that because a friend of mine, I said, I consider you honorary Welsh, and they went, I am not Welsh. I'm not honorary Welsh, I'm English. I was like, oh, okay. I was just being polite, I thought. So that's why I say, if you want to be, everybody here is honorary Welsh right now. I'm broadcasting from Wales, so unless you really don't want to be. But that doesn't mean the same thing. Obviously, then if you're doing a stream, it's meant to be for people who are
At least co-broadcasting with someone Welsh. That would be, you know. Because I mean, if it's an everyone group, there's no point in calling it Welsh streamers. May as well just call it streamers. But of course, there is a really good bunch of people over on Twitch Beans, and you can get onto that by the UK Twitch Streamers Facebook group. There's a link in there to Twitch Beans, which myself and Roop are on, and oh, sorry. Ben gave me a suggestion there, and I just completely ignored it. I said I'll do it next game, and I didn't. Where do I do it? That's FPS. Render quality. Not depth of field. Okay, I'll have to do it next game. I know I said I'd do it this game. Sorry, I forgot. Where do I set the POV? I just thought it was in video. Maybe it's in general settings. Roop saying I don't have an accent. Well, yeah, going to university, it's a bit like people used to say about going to, well, Dad always says about going to the army, that, you know, you get a so-called army accent. I think the same happens with uni. You get a sort of amalgam of an accent. They always used to be able to tell when I was doing my postgrad. They always used to say, oh, we were on the phone to your mum. I said, yeah, why? Sorry. Oh, did I have my volume too loud? I didn't mean to be inconsiderate. I'll turn it down. They said, no, it's not that. It's just, we can tell when you're on the phone to your mum. Because your accent goes all Welsh. It's like, and I think that's it, because I've done radio before, so as well, it's like, this is like a university accent radioized for radio. And weirdly as well, I found myself on the radio show unable to pronounce Welsh. It was a very strange experience. Like, I was just trying to say like basic words. I can probably do it now because I'm a bit more relaxed, but I say Boradar. That's not. I see, I'm doing it now. Boradar. Should be saying it in Welsh. Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's like I have to put on a Welsh accent to be able to talk in Welsh. It's kind of weird. It wasn't that weird, but I was honestly finding myself struggling to pronounce it. I thought, what the heck is going on? I'd never struggle normally. It's just because I'm on a mic. Off mic, fine. So, and I think that's it. I've noticed other people on the mic sort of, it sounds, it's the wrong phrase, but like putting on a Welsh accent in order to speak Welsh, and now I know why. I've always thought it was a bit of an odd shift, but it's just because, yeah, to actually physically shape the words takes practice. It's very odd. And it's a different voice, as I say, than just your normal voice. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. So I think that's why. That's why there's no distinct accent. Oh, could that be my goal? Not quite. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing the credit. I helped there, though. I did help there. Glopin saying, if I may, I will place my mod application here for a Tuesday if necessary. Cheers for the offer. Yeah, we could definitely use a spread of mods and people who've been committed to the channel and people who've been committed to maintaining the kind, respectful, and hopefully fun atmosphere. Because again, that's I know I had a bit of a serious chat on Thursday. It was Thursday just gone, wasn't it? Yeah, because it's been a Tuesday, but I'm getting confused because it's like it wasn't my last stream. No, it wasn't. It was last Thursday, but it was the second stream ago. And I deliberately brought it down, and it worked, because the first few messages were, oh, this is boring. Oh, this chat's boring. I'm going. It's like, well, then you're the... you know, I really needed people to listen to what I was saying. So if you're not prepared to listen, then that's not a great start, is it? And I know it was boring, and in a sense it was intended to be boring. That's the wrong phrase. Again. It was just intended to make sure that the right people were left after it, and that's what happened. And it worked exactly as I hoped it would. And our team are winning. I just noticed this. Sorry. If we can keep that lead. Because yeah, it was getting crazy in the chat, and people were being mean to each other. It's like people being mean to me. I'll ban it. But it's like I got a thick skin. It might upset me, but I recognise it's not targeted at me. Can't be, because they obviously don't know me. Not very well, anyway. Where was I going with this? But yeah, I will definitely think about it seriously, because I think you've been here from the start, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just pirouetting around the place. The lockdown makes little to no difference other than education for me. Yeah. I was kicked for being idle. The match nearly ended. I wasn't idle. That's a bit of a cheek. 5 away from 200. What do you mean? On what? On what? What am I 5 away from 200? Oh, you are you saying? Which is really good. Blopin saying this is where my Welsh GCSE really shines. Yeah, I can translate. I can read and translate a bit with the help of Google Translate. But I can see what lots of people just copy and paste from Google Translate. I will use it as a starting point, and then I'll just go, "That's wrong." I'm not a grammatical expert, but I know that's wrong. I had to send a translation back once. I was in uni running for, it was a student election, and the translation came back, and it was wrong. I wouldn't have known how to translate all of that complex stuff myself, but I was just like, this this reads wrong. I know it's wrong, and I took it back, and they said, yeah, it is. Well done, well spotted. It's a bit of a running joke in Welsh that everything's back to front, but I mean, it's the same in lots of languages actually. Like the description comes before the noun. The adjective comes before. The adjective comes after the noun in Welsh, whereas it tends to come before the noun in English. And obviously other languages as well. I'm just comparing those two. And it was just the most basic thing. The words were the wrong way around in Welsh. I was just looking and just going, I had to send this off to someone else to do because they were supposed to do it better than me. And yeah, rookie error. Absolute rookie error. Anyway, it was fixed, so it's fine. Matchmaking takes 2 minutes. Ooh. I've never seen someone time out for idleness while trying to play, says Lopin. Yeah, exactly. What was that about? I was actively moving around. So I honestly am not sure how that works. Am I pressing caps lock again? Sorry, I was concentrating on getting my fingers on the right keys rather than where I was pointing then. I was quite aware that I was going the wrong way. Oh! Did I get it? Because I just came at that like a bullet, using all of my speed boost just to try and get there to defend it. I think I got a glancing blow somewhere, possibly. Should really run over some of those things, get some of my boost back. It doesn't recharge itself then, I guess. I'm just concentrating on a little bit of... There we go. Yeah! Now we're talking. Getting a little bit of style to my shots here. Okay, I'm going to back off, because it's going to come back here. Ah, no, just missed it. All the preparation and then I just fouled it up. But I tell you what, everybody rejoining this game. Oh no, it's a different game now. Everybody's getting really good at defending all of a sudden. Keeping it really goalless. Is that just because I think the game thinks I'm getting better, so it's matching me up with people? I say that and then scored an own goal then if I carried on that trajectory. Yeah, come on. It's getting a bit like Herbsy now though. Dash. Should have jumped then. Jump is right click. Jump is right click. Jump is right click. Jump is right click. fantastic tip on the ball cam, though. I mean, I could have possibly worked it out for myself eventually, but it would have taken me a long time. And I've got into the game a lot quicker as a result of your help, so cheers for that. My Jamie and Gwisgo Shumper Vroom. It shouldn't be quite so brown. I need to sort out the colour correction, but if I... because there's bits of blue in it, but it's filtering out the blue because of the green screen. So... but it kind of looks natural. I used to joke that my skin tone was different every stream because I've basically got 3 monitors on the go and they've all got a slightly different colour balance. Oh! Is it going to time me out again? That was a bit of a horrible lag. And it's not responding to my controls. So yeah, when that little thing comes up on the right hand side, the little speedometer thing, I just thought I didn't know what it was at first. It means I'm lagging out. That's the extent of my Welsh language. What's that? To Gmas? You're gonna have to help me with Pokemon terminology. Hey, look at that. Got it in midair. To... what are we getting? Blastoise. Oh, I remember Blastoise. Or Inteleon. Oh, I wouldn't have got there. I wouldn't have got there. G-Max, I see. I see. I still don't know. I've not played Pokemon. I've watched a bit. Blastoise for me, says Blowpin for the OG-ness, but Inteleon is quite cool on the Sniper Tower. The Sniper Towers in Pokemon? I keep forgetting I can drive along the sides as well, so I'm just like going, I'm in mid-air! I can't do anything about it. I could. Oh, come on, get it in. Oh, yes! Oh, flip! So close. I didn't deserve any credit for that. I just missed it. I like the cannons on his back, says Root. But Blowpin saying I preferred the Mega Evolution more, but G-Max is very cool. I'm going to have a tryout Tuesday where I get into Pokemon. 3-0. Oh. But we're losing 3-0. Ah! Oh, I got lag again. Just trying to bounce it away there. I know it didn't work. Just got it close to the goal. Are you asking me that, Roop? Have I got a Switch? I don't have a Switch. It's the one I'm most tempted to buy. Out of all the new consoles that have come out, it's definitely the one I'm most tempted to buy, but at £280, no. I did look on eBay and I saw like a second-hand one. So I've got the closest I've got to buying a new console, even though it would have been second-hand, it would have been new to me, is actually clicking on watch this item on eBay. I'd recommend it, says Blowpin. Yeah, no, it looks great. Mine was second-hand, says Roop. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think what's nice about it as well, I know there's different versions of the Switch and they've got the Switch Lite, but I think what's nice is unlike the PlayStation, there's no like Switch 2. I'm not saying there won't be at some point, but nobody who's got a Switch has been like left behind. That's what I hate. It's like you invest in a PS2, PS3 comes out. You invest in a PS3, PS4 comes out. I shouldn't hate on PlayStation. I don't. I like PlayStation. It's just that like Xbox and Xbox One S and Xbox XS and some of them are forward compatible and some of them are backward compatible and some of them are not compatible and you know. I'm just going to exit because what I'm going to do is refill the water. And that means I have an opportunity to try out this adverty thing. Because apparently I should be doing this. I know adverts are not that popular, but if I coincide the advert with Be Right Back, then I should be alright. So hopefully, I'm losing Windows here. Hopefully you'll stick around a little bit. I'll do a bit more Rocket League, but I normally only do 2 hours. I've gone over the 2-hour line. I can only manage till 12 o'clock without another drink, but throat's going dry. Need some more water. Need some more end fuel. So what we're going to do, and I should set up a Be Right Back screen with video on it and stuff, but I haven't got round to that yet. Ironically, I did it ages ago and then deleted it. I don't know why I did that. Lopin saying, I love the ability to play it on the train and at home so easily. That's it. They've thought a lot with the Switch. It's, you know, it's really well thought out. I know there's this issue with the Joy-Cons at the moment, but in general it's really well thought out. It's a shame about that Joy-Con issue and the fact that people are saying that they don't want to do anything about it. I don't know whether that's... Do you think it's the fault of the Joy-Cons, or do you think it's just that we've got so many Wi-Fi things going on? Are they Bluetooth anyway? But we've got so many wireless things connected that it's throwing things, maybe? I don't know. Roop saying, well, 64, then GameCube, then Wii, then Wii U, then Switch. So, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean, but anybody who's got a Switch, it's not like there's going to be, oh, you've only got the Switch, well, I've got the Switch 2. Oh, you've only got the Switch 2, I've got the Switch 2 XL. We haven't got any of that going on yet. It might happen in the future, but they've slowed things down. It's just like, it's just the Switch. The Switch is just the Switch. And I think it just feels like a fairer way to go. Because, you know, you're not always trying to catch up with the rat race of it. Anyway, right, we're going to do the Be Right Back. And I'm going to fill up this water. I'll be back as quick as I can. I'm back. It's not in my seat yet. Alright, how did I do? 2 minutes, was that? 3 minutes? I don't know. Everybody's still here anyway, so yeah, I couldn't have carried on. I can't carry on too long. You know, I've not got uni tomorrow. I do still have work tomorrow, but things are going really well at the moment. Making lots of progress on things. So a little bit of relaxation reward, I think, is due. Not too much. Still got another assignment due next week. But tonight's my brain break and my reward for that as well. Then Friday we're back to the grindstone with that. And this weekend, and next Monday and Tuesday probably. So next Tuesday stream might be a talking and apology one again. Right then. N refuel, says Blowpin, yeah. Water, H2O. Showing off your chemistry knowledge there, Roop. I want some H2O too. Oh no, don't do that. No. No! Right, okay. So, what should we do then? Competitive. Ooh, should we? I'm not really. I don't feel that I'm quite good enough. Should we do one just to see what happens? Oh, okay. I can't do it anyway. Fine. So do I have to play more casual matches before I'm allowed in the competitive? Do I do more training? Let's do some more chaos levels then. Did it show you anything interesting on the ad break? I don't know how it works, but it's meant to, you know, you're meant to do it. And now that I'm an affiliate, I kind of have to do it. I think you're only a level off, says Blowpin. Oh, okay. Maybe we can make that a mission then for the end of the stream. I'm going to try and get to do at least one competition. I might only do one. I might only have time for one. But we will do that. So where did I see the level then? Because I never saw a level 9 anywhere. I just missed that on the stream. On the screen. What's this point of view thing? Camera. Of course. What I don't want it to do is like look all warped. And that looks a bit warped to me. But okay, let's try it. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of making me all go like I feel like I'm on a super fast train. I've tried it. I don't like it. But let's be fair. I'm not being a very good experimenter by just giving up at the first hurdle. It was suggested in order to help me out, so it would be very mean of me to just go, I don't like it, and not give it a fair shot. But it is kind of warpy to me. Maybe it's just because it's such a big screen as well. I mean, you know, it depends on the size of the screen, to be fair. Nice. Just tease it in at the end there. Okay, right, now I've given myself a couple of minutes for it to not feel so bad. Yeah, no, it's actually okay now. My peripheral vision's kind of started to get used to the idea. And I suppose that's the point. As long as it's not too warpy for you watching. So let me know. I mean, obviously it has to be playable for me, but it's too early to tell really whether it's improving my playing yet. It's making the pitch look gigantic, obviously, because, you know, I suppose it would, because field of view is increased. You know, angular, the cone of the camera is wider. I've tried gaming on the MacBook, but trying to sustain modded Minecraft isn't easy. Alright. Button left is my level. Oh, bottom left in your main menu. Alright. Oh, there! Oh, I'm on 8. Yeah, okay. So 2 levels off then. Well, 1 level off, and then when I get to level 10, I'm okay. I don't know if I like this. Maybe I should go for compromise and go for 100 on the field of view. Because I mean, it's nice to have such a good view, but it's like too big. I feel like I'm a million miles away from the ball. If that makes sense. Whereas now I actually feel like well, I've literally gone halfway. I've gone for 100. Yeah, this is okay. This is doable. So cheers for the suggestion. I've just modified it slightly. We've gone for 100 instead, just because I think it's such a big screen for me anyway. I mean, it's not the biggest monitor in the world. What's considered normal for monitor sizes is getting a darn sight bigger, but it's quite close to me as well, so it feels like a big monitor. I think it's 24 inch, but it's like effectively maybe a 30 inch because I'm quite close up to it. I should really do more on my Pixelmon map. Group saying I want to eat some spaghetti, so I'm unsure. Is the choice spaghetti or Minecraft? If you need food, you should eat food. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean about the field of view as well. So, yes, it is better at 100. So let's stick with 100, and not quite so warpy. Oops. Is that my teammate? Come on! Ah! Meow! Ah. Let's dribble it back now somehow. Oh, Jojo, no! Unlucky. The spaghetti comment was based on the ad break. Oh, right. Is that what it showed you? Because I didn't... When you click on ad break, I don't see the ad break. So I don't know. There might be somewhere in the Twitch dashboard that tells me what the advert was, but I haven't found that yet. That was literally the first advert I've ever run. I just thought I may as well, because I'm not here anyway. And something to watch. As I say, I mean, you know, adverts normally are annoying if it's getting in the way of you watching, but when you know I'm not here anyway, it's giving you something to watch, so it's a positive. I hope. Roop's saying that's weird, then mine runs it easy. Is that talking about the Minecraft? It probably will handle it if I close enough tabs on the MacBook, yeah. It's weird though, Minecraft is kind of, I mean, I know it is using a lot of graphics, but also I thought the whole point is it's meant to be pixely. That's kind of its thing. So it's surprising to me that it uses so much resources. You know, they've made it part of the feel of the game. Yes! Leveled up. Look at that. Look at that. Blopin's got the fancy touch bar on the MacBook that is useless but visually pleasing. I'll give it another shot one day. Yeah. Long stream tonight, says Radioactive Space. Yeah. Well, I can be a bit longer on Thursday. As I say, still got work, so I should still be fairly early. But I mean, I don't tend to go to bed till 1 or 2 anyway, regularly. Even with nothing else on. And also, I don't feel obliged to, but I'm making up for Tuesday's stream not having any gaming at all, though people seem to enjoy the chat, and you know, I enjoyed the chat. I think that's the thing, maybe just chatting, whilst it's a popular thing, it's a lot more popular now, because we're all lacking, I'm trying to bring the mood of the stream down, but we're all lacking social contact, you know, so now just chatting's like people to talk to, whereas before it would be like, oh, they're not gaming. Maybe. In all fairness, last week's Thursday stream lasted a very long time. It lasted a lot longer than I planned. It was only meant to be a half hour. I managed to do 1.5 hours just chatting. Although the record was Tuesday stream before it, where I was just chatting till about 1:30 in the morning. Well, it's about 3.5 hours. About 1 in the morning. Can we get another goal in? Oh! Just nudged it off at the wrong angle. Oh! But we won! No, we didn't. Ah! Leveled up, but then... Close, though. Close. French Baguette, hello! Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? Yeah, it's been okay. Did lots of good work. I don't know what that was. I missed that. This on here, the game. Things going well in work. Fixing lots of things. Things going well on stream. Things going very well on stream. I got my emote stuff working. So that sounds a bit rubbish. I got my I don't have much going on at the moment. I know a lot of us don't, but that's why streaming's been great. I like learning. I like learning to do new things. I've learned to do a lot of new things in these. Case in point, I've seen them on other people's streams. I managed to get that working. How's your day been, French Baguette? Roop's saying, yeah, because I need more people on my server. Would be sick. Minecraft holds the biggest map out of all games. Yeah, I suppose that's it. So it's the size of the map that's the thing. Blopin now needs to sort out a proper mouse because using a trackpad is painful. I can imagine. Yeah, How about one of those fancy mid-air mice that tracks where your finger is? They're expensive though. I wonder if that would work better than a trackpad. You know, it's meant to get your gestures and stuff. Don't know how good they actually are though. Radioactive Space, that's the thing with Rocket League. Very rewarding and exciting when you get that goal. However, it's difficult to perfect and get everything aligned for that perfect shot and perfect game. Yeah, absolutely. Although there's a bit earlier, I think Roop clipped it. Hopefully that's the clip he got. Anyway, I managed to just get like a perfect glancing blow and get a goal just off a glance. I was at the wrong angle completely. It was just poof, you know, like a complete glancing shot, but it worked. It worked amazingly. And I think I just realised as well, Blorp, when you were talking about the level I was at, I think I missed it, because even though I can see it on my stream, I tend to ignore it, because in the preview, which I'm also keeping half an eye on, obviously, oh, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it? 2 down already. 2 goals in as many minutes. Yeah, I tend to ignore what's in the bottom corner, because I'm in the bottom corner, so it's like in my head, I can't see the bottom corner of my own screen, even though I'm not there. I don't know if that makes sense either. That's bonkers. Yes! Come on! Come on, we can claim it. You can get it back on that alone. Yes! Oh, that's another reason I need to finish. I can't shout like that. It's past midnight. Neighbours will wonder what's going on. Radioactive Space says, I'll check that out then. Only just came to the stream today, as I guessed it would still be on after the 3-hour one you did the other day. Yeah, well, it won't necessarily be a regular occurrence. I'll admit, though, there was a little bit of, you know, on average my stream is 2 hours anyway, because that's just what I could manage and what my energy levels could manage. And as people saw just now, it might have been just before you got here, I had to nip out to refill the water because my mouth was getting dry, and that normally happens at around the 2-hour mark. So how I kept going till 1 o'clock on Tuesday with no extra water, I have no idea. That's normally what stops me, and I'll think to myself, well, yes! Now that was a good goal. Normally what stops me is that, and I'll think, shall I carry on after getting some water, or shall I just end it there, because it's about 2 hours, I've got work tomorrow and stuff. So that's normally what stops me. But also I will confess, whilst I've said that it's never about the numbers, it really is never about the numbers, as I was getting so close to that affiliate goal, I'll admit then there were a couple of streams where I was watching the numbers and I was kind of thinking, well, if I finish now, the average stays high enough to get the affiliate, because I wasn't keeping that secret. I wanted it. Everything else has been a nice surprise. I only went to channel points, but yeah, I did want it. Of course I did. Natural, I'm human, but I wasn't in a rush to get it. That's the difference. But as I say, I mean, if you're like, if I'm at like 2.9 average viewers and I've got a shot at 3, I'm not going to go, well, do you know what? I'm going to stick to what I said. I'm not really in a rush, so I'm just going to carry on streaming for 2 hours with no viewers. And if the average goes down, it doesn't matter, because I'm just enjoying streaming, and that's what it's all about, and it's never been about the numbers. Well, no, because there comes a point where it's not about principles. You're being an idiot. If that's not too unfair to say. Like, if you're literally just teetering on that threshold, I was always going to push it over. So, on that occasion, it was coming up to 11:30. It was one of the streams a couple of weeks ago. It was coming up to 11:30. I was tired anyway. I had work the next day anyway. The average viewer number was going down, but only because people were going to bed. It was, you know, it was fine. It was understandable. But I looked at it and I thought, okay, it's probably about the right time to finish now, because the average, I think, was on about 5. And I thought, if I keep going, it's going to drop down. And then, of course, it all got blown out of the water on the very next stream anyway, because that was the infamous Tuesday stream where the chat was going mental. And and on the back of one stream, I was expecting it to take weeks. On the back of one stream, basically hit affiliate when I was expecting it to take another 2 weeks. It was pretty amazing. It was ludicrous, but it was amazing. Roop saying my Venusaur just beat Leon's Charizard. Did I say that right? How did I read? I actually played better then, not looking at the screen and reading chat. Radioactive Space saying last time I meant about the perfect shot. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was so quick I didn't even see it. Blowpin says I've been playing Rocket League a lot recently and I've become addicted to cereal shots. Yeah, yeah. Cereals are nice. Oh, absolutely. Didn't expect to actually have a shot at the ball then. Back. Let's be sensible about this. Try and line up the angle. Ah, no, I jumped too late. I keep jumping too late. I'll get this. It's one of my targets. I will get this. I will get this. Right, I got 5%, so we'll drop out soon. Oh, on your battery. Okay, fair enough. Radioactive Space saying I used to play it a lot, but in recent years started the game less and less as more assignments and work have come out. Well, that's got to come first. And I stuck to my principles there at least. I might have done the whole nudge to affiliate thing going on, but when I had an assignment, and also the pressure's off. I've got affiliate now, so it's not that I'm not going to bother anymore. It's just that the pressure's off to nudge it over the threshold. I'm already over the threshold, so now I can stream a bit longer, and I'm not really particularly worried about the average dropping down anymore. Is what I'm trying to say. Or I can stream shorter because I've got an assignment and not be particularly worried that it's gonna. Nice teamwork there. I'm not particularly worried that I'm going to damage getting there when I'm so close. It was only because I was so close that I was bothered. I wasn't bothered when I was a million miles away. Couldn't care less, honestly. But, as I say, when I was that close, like me getting close to this goal now, and then just going, bye guys, leaving the match, because it'd just be stupid, wouldn't it? Anyway, I've kept on about that far too much. I'm up at 7 tomorrow, says Roop. Oof. Nice little early shift there. I'm luckily 9 o'clock for me. Come on! Yes! Well done! I thought that wasn't going to go in, and then Izzy came up. Nice bit of teamwork there, Izzy. See you guys, love you all. See you, Roop. Cheers. Cheers for joining me. See you soon. Don't forget to give. Oh no, I've got to be careful not to break my own principle there. This is not about follow for follow, but if you enjoy chatting to Roop, you will enjoy a stream as well. So if you feel like going over to his stream and yes! I tried to stay calm then, could you tell? I tried to ignore the fact that I was on it and just stay in the zone. Because if I got too excited at actually having it then, I'd have lost it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. But yeah. Oh, they're camping over there, Demon, what's his name? Got a bit of a lag problem going on. There we go. We're 1 point ahead. We can just keep that lead and maybe not get an own goal. This is what I do in pool. One brilliant shot, followed by one incredibly stupid thing. Radioactive Space says, good luck, I'm getting up later, hopefully, unless I'm rudely awakened. Oh no! Oh, that was a good save, well done. Makes up for my stupidity a little bit. Oh! Just ram them backwards. Fine. That's what we need. Can we nudge it in? Ali got it. Well done. Taking a bit of a break from FIFA too. No FIFA gaming tonight as the Rocket League has inspired me to play it, says Blowpin. Oh, fair enough. I don't know if I've been a good or a bad influence there. Good influence in terms of the game, bad influence in terms of keeping you awake. I'm so awful at times it makes me feel better playing Rocket League 'cause I'm considerably better. Well, don't worry, I'd be even more awful than you. I can guarantee it at FIFA. FIFA just always used to wind me up. Back in the early days, from right back. Because I just never know which player was going to come up next. Because I was so rubbish at football. It's like, oh, but you'd be able to tell that they passed to the midfielder. And it's like, well, which one's the midfielder? Like, well, the one in the middle of the field. Yeah, but they don't stay there, do they? They move around. I don't know which one the midfielder is. I don't know which ones the strikers are. It's just randomly switching focus in the middle of the game and just confusing me, and I'm not learning anything. This game is chaotic. Well, I am playing on chaotic mode, 4v4, Radioactive Space. Blow up and said I'm so awful that... No, I've read that. Now I'm catching up on messages I've already read, thanks to the super-sized chat window. The improvement in this stream is quite brilliant. Oh, on Rocket League, yeah. Cheers for that. I'm glad it's not just me blowing. Crunch time, Radioactive Space. Haven't been here all the way through to see the progression, unfortunately. I'll have to catch up on the VOD. The VODs now, that's one advantage of being affiliate, is that the VODs stay up for 60 days now, whereas before it was only 14 days, so you've got plenty of time to catch up. And mostly gameplay tonight, so... Because I get it, when I'm watching through other people's VODs, if it's a long, huge be right back screen with no countdown, I know mine didn't have a countdown, but I was only gone for a couple of minutes, or, you know, I don't know where the gameplay starts or whatever. It's been most of the gameplay tonight, so actually wherever you drop in, you'll probably be in the middle of a game, so that'd be quite good. This particular VOD. Not all of the VODs, but this particular VOD. There's been clear progression, says Blowpin. What mark would you give me then? What mark would you be giving me at the start out of 10? No. Let's make it grades. What grade would you give me at the start, and what grade would you give me now? From fail to A star. I'm not A star, but a couple of those plays were A star in my personal opinion, just because I managed to actually, the ball was on top of the car. That goal, I knew that golden trophy, whatever thing it is, would help. Maybe that's it. It just got stuck on the ball. Ah! Yes, I'm going the wrong way, of course, because I'm heading towards my goal, which wouldn't help. No. Oh! Come on. Nice. Can you finish it off? Oh, no. I thought they were going to jump it in. They almost did, but I think somebody came in behind them and just knocked it back out again. Nice playing, though. Well done. Well, they can't hear me, of course. But still, credit where credit's due. Ooh, bit of lag slowing me down here. Is that going to be my ball? No? Okay, but I helped. I'm happy to help. 1-0. I'd say there's a clear fail. Thanks for the high opinion of me at the start. I know. I just said the same. Fail to B. Needs some more consistency to go higher. I agree. Like, not following one of the most brilliant plays I've ever done with an own goal. That would help immensely. Oh, no! I've got to correct this. At least I got ahead of it. Look at that. And a little bit of a spin as well. In real football, they kick it down the pitch. And it would roll. Sometimes it has rolled into the goal. So there. I was just getting ready to punt it in if it had come this way. Yeah, from what I've seen... there are some good moments without a doubt. Yeah, not all the time. So yeah, more consistency and an A at least. Okay, so we're halfway between A and B. So we're either a B plus or an A minus on average. I can accept that. That's quite high. I probably would have just given myself a C actually. So we do tend to do that as human beings as well. Rate our abilities lower than other people, and I think yeah, it's interesting actually. You getting to watch it. and not play it and actually see that. And it's with a custom car that you helped create as well. Had some voting going on earlier. Sorry, I just realised there. There's a difference between teasing people. A teaser is a term in broadcasting as well as what it says in the tin. It's a teaser of what's coming up is how you're meant to use it. But I was using it in the other way and saying, oh, here's what you missed, and then I realised I was being quite mean. I didn't mean to be. Like, Radioactive Space, welcome to the stream, and by the way, there was a whole big vote to create this car that took place when you weren't here. Oh dear, what a shame, never mind. That's not how I meant it at all, I'm really sorry. I'm sure it didn't come across that way, but still, that's what my head was saying to me. It's like, oh, why tell people about what they've missed if it's something that they... Yeah, there's a difference between saying what happened earlier and as I say, saying, yeah, you missed out. Oh, nice goal. Tell you what, to make up for it, you can vote for something to change. There we are. I'll change the car in the garage in a bit now that I've learned how to do it. Thanks to being taught by the stream. I'm hardly the best person to grade, but I've been saying one game in MVP. Next game, I've let in a few own goals. Oh. Oh, that might be a goal. Oh no, almost. Might have been a goal from the off, but it was just slightly off. It would have been a chance goal anyway. Hey, look at that. Almost. Ah, no. Yeah, if I did as well. If I did as well as Jamie has in some games, I would be performing extraordinarily, says Radioactive. Oh. No. If I say so myself, there have been some amazing plays, to be fair. When I started off, I couldn't even control things, and I was worried about the mouse look and the camera angle more than actually playing. Thanks to the whole ball cam thing, which is a lot more natural. I guess some people would be comfortable with switching between them, but this to me now, it feels right. It makes sense. The game actually makes sense to me. I know where things are going, and I mean, you know, again, in real football, you would be watching where the ball was. You might be watching where the other players are as well, true, but that's partly important. But if the ball's far away, I can see them anyway, and I'm meant to be defending. Yeah, I just stayed still and managed to bounce it away a little bit. It wasn't the most vigorous defending, but it was defending. So was that, crashing into a car and causing it to... Ah! And the whole spin thing with the shift, that's quite good as well. I should have gone for that though. That's my mistake there. Yes! See? We can keep this lead, I think. Did I do that? I don't know. It's cool though. Imagine if I can just get one more goal. Just to top and tail it. Almost then. I thought I was on line for it. Oh, it's going to go in by itself. Nice. Absolutely fine. Won't fool me for missing... No. No. Just a short visit from me tonight. Good luck and good night. Oh, cheers, Radioactive Space. And hope to catch you again soon. Probably won't be on a lot longer because, as I say, I might not have uni. That's going to go in. Oh, I thought it was. Dash, I thought that was a dead cert. Well, we've got a 5-1 lead, so unless we do something very wrong in the last 25 seconds, we're okay. I'm going to get over here to punt it back in if it comes this way. That's what my hunch is telling me. Oh, look at that. How was that for a prediction? I just got smashed out of the way. Prediction was spot on, though. (5-1). Don't know what that does to my score, but 5-1. And an Hemisphere emote. Nice. Nicely done. So how many points does it take? It's like a smart points thing. It adjusts based on who's watching and things. So I might have to... Oh, I'm on level 10! I'm on level 10, I did it! New item, uncommon drop. Opening the crate will leave the current game. I don't know. Okay, fine. You can jump higher by holding down jump. What is this? One random item. Ooh. 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 That looks nice. So do I keep opening these? I don't know. Don't know if I want to open another one. Because that's nice, but what if the next one's horrible? Let's go back. Let's just leave it like that, because that's nice. I like that. Got a burlap finish on my Nemeth Mobile now. Just randomly. Blow up insane internet dropped out. Oh no, not again. What have I missed? Well, I got a thing that came up that said uncommon drop, and I'm up to level 10, which means I can enter the competitive mode. So I said I wanted to finish the stream. I might not finish, but I wanted to finish the stream on a competitive game, just, you know, something to aim for. And we got there. So, and then it said uncommon drop, and it's given me a burlap finish to my Nemeth Mobile. Okay. We can play. We can do it. We can do it. Ranked play with a team. Watch me as I bomb my rank out completely now. That's got to be tried. Never entered a competitive match in any game before. So this will be interesting. And then, yeah, it's coming close to... I think the absolute cutoff has to be 1 o'clock. Because then I should be going to beddy byes. Work in the morning. But it's been a great stream so far. Thank you to everybody who's joined. I'm not going yet. I'm just saying, in case I forget to say it earlier or mess up the raid. Blow up and saying, yep, the classic motive in games now, loot boxes that are a gamble for cosmetics. Yeah, that's the thing. I let one come up and it was, oh, that's a nice finish, but I thought, well, if I do it again, what if the next one's horrible and I don't know how to delete it or cancel it? Okay, first ever competitive match. Let it be noted in the log. Thanks for the Nemosphere emote. Let's put all these skills to the test and not just randomly become rubbish again. It's okay to start rubbish, it's not okay to lose all these skills. After I've improved so much. That had a shot at goal then, almost. Notice how, well, I'm noticing how I'm using the speed boost as well. A lot more sparingly. I'm not just like holding it down. Oh no, I was on angle. I just got nudged. Oh, I was on the. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, I need to be over here. It's gonna go in, isn't it? No. Okay. Oof. Craziness. Defending is getting mad again. Oh. I don't know if it's kind of impossible to judge yet whether this has got better or not. I think it's just too early in the game. Everybody's just defending really well. I don't know. I don't know if I'm applying my skills yet or not. I'm just. I should try not to overthink it, perhaps. See, yeah. If I delayed it a bit, I'd have been on that. Overthinking. Stop overthinking. Just concentrate. Play. Ah. Well, at least I bounced it back in front of me. That was quite good, I think. Hammered the keyboard again. Actually jumped it right. Can I get it out of the goal? I was so close to something then. But gosh, this is hard work. Okay, reverse bumped it. This is definitely. I'm glad that it made me wait to do the competitive games. Actually, this is a lot more tactical. Everybody's being a lot more tactical. Everybody. So literally a level up. Oh. Still, that was a good run. That was a good run. Whew. This is getting tense, guys. Okay. Let's just wait, hang back, see where it's gonna go. Oh. No. I was trying to sort of sweep in and get it out of the goal that way. Which would have worked if I'd boosted, possibly. Not enough time for a sip of drink? Nope. I'm reacting a bit quicker to changing directions anyway, at least. Ooh. Bit of tapping on the keys action going on here now. So sensitivity in driving. That's new. Just offline though, in terms of that angle. Oh no. No. No, no. No. Oh, so close. Literally just a split second. Split second too late there. Okay. Oh my gosh. 3-0. Taken out. Oh. The benefit of competitive is when you get your rank, you should always be evenly matched. Yeah, hopefully. And as you win more, the opponents get harder. That's what I'm afraid of, Lopin. Oh! First time I've got the ball off centre there. But it's going the wrong way. I wasn't just not doing anything then. I was trying to be a bit strategic and work out which way it was going. Because it was going in so many different directions. If I hit it just slightly side... Oh. Well done. At least we got a point on the board. We got a point on the board. I think that's all we can ask for, really. Okay, 23 seconds. Can we make it 4-2? Just to save face a little bit. Whoa! That was a bit mad. Eclipse Jumpman, what a name. That's one of the cars off in the distance there, if you couldn't see the text. Okay, back a bit. No, we can't. We won't get a goal in that time, so let's just defend. Okay, first competitive match. Thoughts, people, in chat. What's my grade now, Blowpin? I think it's kind of difficult to tell, because it was so competitive and everybody was being so tactical. It wasn't necessarily bad or good. It just kind of felt, yeah, acceptable. I'd say the same. It just kind of felt like there was so much tactically going on. Stick with B as ranked is a lot harder. Cheers. Yeah, I think that's fair. But I shouldn't judge whether it's fair to me or not. It sounds like a fair way of grading. I agree with your method of grading and your reasons for that grading. Just keeping one eye on the time as well, because I think hard cut off will be 1 o'clock. Ooh. Should have spun it. Let's just get it out of the way. Oh, that was just shocking. No. Dropped me down to C for defending. I was online to defend and I just overthought it because I thought I'd just sort of sweep back round and clip it, but then I didn't. I didn't clip it. I just drove past it. So, no. I need to work on that, on getting that B back. That's going to go in. Yes, well done, Marley. Whoever you are. Nice punt there. Yeah. And kept them away from it as well. Just, did you see that? Just managed to nudge them away. You haven't been placed properly yet, so it may be harder than it should, says Blorpin. Yeah, fair point. I mean, everybody's playing so tactically this match. I mean, before I didn't know enough about the game to tell anything. And the last match as well. Yeah, so it could be. Why is everybody so against this whole matching based on ability then? Because there's a huge furor about it on forums and stuff. And I get how it might not always work out for the best, but I mean, the opposite, the alternative, is people playing against people who are way above their skill level. Like games like Hyperscape and stuff. I get absolutely annihilated within seconds, and then I learn nothing. So I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. Rank-based stuff. I mean, I get from the other perspective that if people who just want to come on and have a nice, relaxing game are always up against people who are absolutely solid to beat. I get that. Just dancing around there. That's not gradable. Unclassified. Ah, just mistimed the bounce. It can be inaccurate. I like it when it works, but when it doesn't, it's hard. Also, there's the issue of smurfing, to have multiple accounts in lower skill levels. Oh, I didn't know that term. Oof. Go on. Yes. Took that opportunity well there, Marley. Well done. Just a nice little nudge in there. And a victory explosion into the air. Oh. Look at this green speed boost. Right, I've got a shot at goal if I stay back. Time it just right. Ah, no. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, how can I drive it vertically like that? I don't think I hit it, but it looked impressive. I haven't quite mastered the whole jumping thing yet. Did it once as a bit of a fluke, but I'm not there yet. side so it comes back a little bit. Maybe I could sweep it in. This way. Oh, no, I drove under it. Come on, track the ball, track the ball. Don't land on your back, maybe that would help. Oh! Gosh. It's mad. Oh, nice bit of defending there. By me. I was commenting on my own defending. That was actually a nice bit of defending. I managed to just stay in the right place for long enough. To just keep that out of goal. Hey, look at me go. A bit of a speed boost and a jump. That wasn't bad. Bit of lag there. Yeah, I missed a bit there, I think, on stream. Smurfing comes from the original people who did it, who were named after Smurf, so I see what you mean, yeah. I was going to say, because it didn't seem to be like Smurf. There wasn't anything I know from the Smurfs. I'm not that familiar with the Smurfs. I know all of them. Don't remember watching a lot of it. That was shocking. Didn't have my hand on the mouse. Yes! Just timed that speed boost right. To get it away. Marley, come on, get it into the goal. I'm going to stay back here. Ah. They speed boosted at the same time. And just got there. You could see my calculation there though, couldn't you? That's right. Oh no. That was a good play though. Yeah, they were called Papa Smurf. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. So what do they do then? Do they sort of play those multiple accounts against? You can't play more than one, I guess. Or do they just literally sometimes have an account that's there for them to just mess about with, type of thing? Is that what you mean? So that when they join the game, then they can join at a lower level just for a bit of a chill out. Not bad, not bad. Experience points going up though. Nearly at level 11. Create another account to get in at a lower skill rating or higher. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm convinced half the people I'm playing in... Or do I just stay? It says leaving in 38. So I guess I have to search for a new match then. Okay, let's do it then. You wouldn't even let me finish my sentence. So, yeah, I mean, half the people I play in like, I still probably will play Hyperscape. It's just that it's yeah. Let's say it'll be nothing. I'll get some nice weapons finally. It's just like, oh, I've got a shot now, and then just they're all whizzing around my head. Appearing from behind me without the invisible thing. Don't know what's going on there. Game got into a bit of a fritz there. It's not an awful idea. It just can affect some people trying on their main account. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Nice open airfield. Makes it a little bit harder to track the balls. So much going on, but still fine. Still got Marley with us, yeah. It's a good sign. Oh! Oh, Marley's on the other team now. That's no good. We needed Marley on our team. Oh dear. Determined to get a goal. First competitive goal. I'm not going to do it like that by accidentally jumping away from the ball. Ah. Try double backflip to get myself there quicker. Ah. Look at that though, epic save. I know it went in. It went in anyway, but I got an epic save point. It just wasn't quite enough, was it? Nice defending though, if I say so myself. Have I got my B- back? I mean, I'm being my own harshest critic there. Seems to losing it in the first place. Yes, come on. Ah. No, boosted at the wrong time, took me away. Like jumping the wrong way in tennis for the ace. 3-0. Okay. One more goal before bed. Come on, we can do it. Even though this is a much harder mode to do it on. Well, that's something. I got it halfway down the pitch. Bit of a glance there, so at the wrong angle. Just giving it time to settle. Oh! Oh gosh! That's the best shot I've had so far at it. I think I just nudged the car into it then, that's quite good. Okay, let's hang back. Get over here, because that's going to be the angle I want. It's not going that way at all. Oh, it's really not going that way. That was the wrong call then. Haven't seen this stadium before. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I don't think I've seen it before. Not this particular thing with all the skyscrapers and stuff. And if I have, I don't remember it. Maybe I saw it in the like introductory video or something, but not in the actual game. I don't know. Slowing it down, trying to approach it a bit more tactically. Oh! Now I think I know what that other player was doing. They weren't camping. They were just waiting to take their shot. Oh! Oh no! That was my shot. I was just going too fast to calculate it. I don't think it's on console, or maybe not. What happens then if you're playing crossplay? Does it just not put you in stadiums that are shared? I don't know how that works. That aren't shared between the console and the PC? Or does it just not allow crossplay at all? Oh, no way! Oh. Getting the battering. And that's a sign that the stream must be nearly ending. I'm through my second bottle of water. So I'm not going to be able to carry on indefinitely. Yeah, let's find somebody to raid. Let's a couple more matches. I don't think I'm going to get a goal in competitive mode. We've had our moment. Look at that, and it's certainly not going to happen in this game, is it? 7-0 down. I've only played crossplay with PS4. That's an interesting thing. If it's crossplay, it should work across different consoles as well as from PlayStation to PC. I can't believe that. Did everybody just lag out all at once then? That was a bit mad. And now I'm playing against Marley, who was great on my team. Oh, yes. Come on, come on. Okay. I didn't get the credit, but watch it back. Watch it back. Who pointed it? Who pointed it? It would have gone in. It would have gone in. I don't mind sharing the credit, but I would have got that in. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Count that as my first competitive goal, because it kind of was. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. I think this makes me a midfielder. All singing in the crowd. There's actually songs going on in the crowd. It's quite cool. Oh, absolutely being battered in this game. Blorpin saying, I'm on Xbox and play with PS a lot with crossplay. Definitely the future. Well, I guess people have been doing crossplay for a while, but I think it's the way it should be. But then, of course, I guess that's the difficulty with games. If you're having to make them for lots of different hardware, I guess at some point they're all going to say, why don't we just have like the same console rather than having to make the same game 3 different ways? I don't know. Maybe we'll end up with a console war of caused by crossplay. I don't know. Ooh, getting bashed about a bit. Work. It's not only am I having to learn to point properly, but I have to repoint after being crashed into. So that's a new skill having to be learnt. It's all new skills. Ah, just drove under it again. They crashed into me then, trying to get away. I think I'm just practicing jumping there. Epic Games is the only company to implement crossplay a lot. And it's for many reasons, sadly. Yeah. I mean, the point is that this is where you're going to be stuck. To get the most out of a console, you have to make the game more specific to that console, which means that it's not going to be so able to crossplay. What's this? Spiralis R2 blueprint. Okay, I got spiral wheels. Wow, got a couple more matches, I reckon. Am I meant to just stay in this match? Is that what's wrong? Am I not meant to click to look for a new match? Because it used to come up with a vote to stay in. This is what I'm confused about now. Or am I if I wait around, do I just exit? I don't know. Oof. Well. Yeah, that was like a sort of just a lucky fluke thing, you know. I mean, it was a good punt towards the goal from Legolas there. But it was like a melee. In the chaotic sense of the word. Oh, I just got... hang on, I've learnt a new word. I got yeeted out. Yay! Did I use that right? Ah, finally got the whole jump at the right time then. Not sure what it achieved, but it was the right... It was the right thing. Ah, just went over my head. Even if I double jumped, I wouldn't have got that. Blueprints blueprints are basically you can use it if you pay real money. Yeah. Whoa. Ah. Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Okay. Oh, almost had a shot nudging it towards goal. Almost. Doing a lot of backwards and forwards. No one wants it from there. Ah! I tried doing something fun then just to see if I could do it. Hammering these keys. That's the way. Come on. Oh no! Just off. Ah! Just chaos. That's a chaos going on here at the moment. Ah, dear. Yes, got it just off my spoiler there. No, it's too high. I should never have attempted it. Ah. Ah. One more match then, I reckon. And it's off to Betty Barry's for me. We will find somebody to raid though, so stick around. Always find somebody to raid. I reckon it should be somebody new tonight. New Rocket League maybe. I'm sure the notification won't come up, but we can do the message again. We can do the raid message. The raid copy and paste message. Late night grind, yeah. Except I'm not grinding. I've done the grind now. Got the affiliate. As I say, I'm not just going, right, okay, I give up now. That's not it at all. I just mean there's no pressure now. It's nice that there's no pressure. I've got to the affiliate thing, which I never thought I would. And, well, at least not until at least maybe next year. Or end of this year if I was lucky. It wasn't on my radar until next year. And then it came onto my radar by November. And then it came onto my radar like now. Okay, getting into the zone a bit now. Either that or everybody else is just getting tired as well. And they're giving me half a chance. Ah. Well, that was a nice spin round anyway. Got me back in the game. Oh, should have jumped then. Should have jumped. Heated them out of the way. Practicing jumping more than anything else. Oh, I think the net effect of that was back towards my goal rather than... It's hard to get these angles, isn't it? Very hard. Come on, you got a shot at this. You've got a shot? Oh, you had it. Oh, no. Just lost it. Well, we didn't get hammered by quite so much. Still a bit of a hammering though. 4-0. Yeah, I guess actually it is a grind. It's a grind in Rocket League rather than a grind on Twitch. That's what's happened. Okay, so I thought, why can't I just carry on in this match then? Well, right. Shall I try something mad? Play against one other person. Losing by less at least, yeah, I think that might be a fluke though, unfortunately. Right, one other player. Less chaos, but also less excuses, arguably. Never tried a 1v1 before. Certainly never tried it competitive. I guess we're both just gonna be going for the same thing. I just hit it at the wrong angle. Alright, maybe I'm being like a hustler. I'm making this guy now think, he's scored an own goal, he's rubbish. I'm not that rubbish. That's what I've got to get in my mindset now. That was deliberate. I was deliberately hustling him. Yeet. I'm going to keep using the word yeet now, in completely the wrong context. Oh, that might have rolled into goal by itself then, almost. It is harder. Much harder. Oh, got it away though. Oh, come on. Come on. Hang back. Hang back. Oh, no. Ah. Oh. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Ah. Why did I do this to myself? Why end on such a low? Oh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, mind. Bit of a spin there on the ball. Oh, I just overshot it. Dash. Now it's back towards my goal. Yeah, what an idiot. Shocker. The issue is being two places at once. Yeah, exactly. Can't defend and strike, I guess. Come on. Oh. Yes. Yes. I can now end on a high. I even managed to get the second one back in. Look at that. It missed. It hit the top bar. Bounced back. They went to try and knock it out. They missed. I'm happy with that. That's clippable. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's going to go in, isn't it? Get it? It's a pride emote. Ah, nice, nice. Cheers. Does it float up on the screen as well? It should have. Or was I in the way? It should be over the top of everything. There we are. That was a pretty proud moment. It was perfect angle. Oh, what was that? What I'm doing there is I'm assuming that I can get the turning circle, and I just can't. So that's where my mistake is there. I keep thinking, oh, I'll just spin round, and of course I could spin round. Just gonna let it naturally evolve a minute. At least I knocked him off course. I'm not sure it was the best way to achieve that though. Yes! Yes, come on, we've got a chance now. He's behind me. And he's speed boosted away, which was the wrong choice. Is that going to go in by itself? Is it going to hit the post? Oh, it wouldn't have gone in by itself, I don't think, anyway. It was just off angle. Yeah, maybe not close to the goal. Oh. I set that up for him. I'd clip if I had any idea how to. Oh, it's okay. I'll go back through afterwards. I'm definitely going to go back through and grab that because that was awesome. That was awesome. Now I'll title it properly and everything. Yeah, it's hard on the tablet. It's also a bit of a skill. Oh, God. You've got to be watching in the right mode and things. Well, yeah, Captain there. There's like a bit of a warp going on. Like a tunnel opened up. I don't know what that was about. Something went a bit weird. Yeah, if we both keep doing that, I'm just going to lose all the time. Lost anyway, I suppose. Oh no! Oh, too fast. Too fast. So, if I'm going to do that again, it could work. But I've got a speed boost. Gun for it, then stop. That was my mistake there. I carried on accelerating through again. Let's try this again. Straight on. Nope. Well, I wasn't straight onto it. I wasn't quite set up for it. All I can do is really stop him scoring now. I don't think I've got enough time to get to the other goal. Not the way he's playing anyway. But when I was lined up dead straight like that, I had a shot, as I say, but I had to stop and let it do the double bounce thing again. I use laptop, it's just the one thing I can't crack. Oh yeah, well it's kind of hard to get the trackpad and stuff, isn't it, as well? Oh, flip. I'm going to use the excuse I'm just getting tired. Never mind, I found the clip button. Yeah, don't clip that. Supposed to miss it entirely twice. This is definitely the last match because I'm flagging. At least I scored one, eh? Bit demoralising, but never mind. "12-1. I'm never playing 1v1 again. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Right, okay. But it's been a good game. Yeah. It's impossible. But I gained lots of experience points, I guess. Look at my ping compared to that. Anyway. So there we go. That was Rocket League first play with the Nemeth reveal there. Cheers for watching. We're going to find somebody to give a raid to, and let's look at my recommended. Roxy Surf Chick's on, but that's somebody I know. Mario Kart 8. Lucky Lee plays. Okay, let's watch them for a bit. Also, me watching streams, I know Hammer's mine a bit, so. Oh, and we got adverts first. Of course we have. I can't really say anything now because I played an advert in my stream, but so Lucky Lee plays, playing Mario Kart 8, variety streamer, caught the Twitch bug and here to stay. Well, I know what that's all about. I know that feeling well.
Oh.
So we're listening. Of course, a little bit of not sure what's going on yet. I thought the streamer was on the right hand side, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's two people on this stream. I thought it was like, at first I thought the streamer was on the right hand side, and then it seemed like, and then the streamer on the left was talking. I thought the right hand one was an animation, but then the one on the right started talking. So okay, there's two people on this, and they sound quite funny. Can't guarantee there'll be no bad language, but it depends. If it's in context, that's okay. So I think we'll do that then. They're accusing the other cars in Mario Kart of not social distancing at the moment. So okay. Cheers for joining me, and cheers for all the help, Lopin. And we're gonna raid Lucky Lee Plays. Much easier doing it from there as well, rather than Stream Manager. Don't tell me they're going. So I'm just watching the stream in the background. It's like, does this mean they're going? Oh, right. They're bigging each other up now. A stream is fine. Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday from 9:30 unless I do a bonus stream, 9:30 p.m. BST. Thanks for tuning in, and Blob been saying, yeah, it's been fun. It has been fun tonight. It's been really good, much needed, and had to wait effectively 3 streams. Well, wait 2 streams for this because Thursdays was a calm down, and then Tuesdays was, well, I had an assignment to do, so I couldn't really justify playing games. And it might be the same next Tuesday, as I say, so apologies in advance. It was worth it, yeah, and I feel like I'm a darn sight better at Rocket League. So we're going to drop straight into a 2-player stream. Mario Kart 8. Ta-ra for now.